Get you up out of here. Get yours up out of here. It's so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and a phone and a on the perfect mix up. Ah. Ah. All right. Okay. Literally anything could come out. So hot. That was not one tutelage. What up, Roro? It's so easy. It's so easy. I thought there'd be more people asleep. What up, Love Anna? I'm happy to be here too. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I thought, why not? We should just day tarot it up. I thought we should just back out all the cards, back the cards out, back them out, back them out. You guys can see I'm fully loaded. I'm fully loaded. We can. Ooh, look at you on the bottom of that deck, being a high intelligence. Oh, we ready. We ready today. We're gonna see whatever happens. Whatever. I've got your romantic life, not your love life or your twin flame, but again, what could actually be happening for you? So I woke up early at about 6 o'clock and I was like, hey, you know what would be cool? Day tarot. Oh, is that me? Was I right? Oh, wait. Oh, me too. Anna, look at this. And there's a purple clip in there, but you can't see it. My hair is going through a midlife crisis this morning. But again, I didn't. I'm still in my pajamas, y'all. I just put this sweater on to be presentable. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, wait, did you say I was? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this is a safe. This is a safe space. It's a safe space. Feel free to show up as you wish. You will never be judged here. You said, oh, of course. I'm always thinking of you guys. Of course, of course, of course. And you were right. Oh, well. Oh, yes, 9:15. Yes, exactly. Me too. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, 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 yes. All right, all right, all right. Let's just get some things out. Let's just throw some, right? Let's see what's gonna happen. I haven't used this deck in a long time. All right. Did I bring those? Okay, no. All right. Yeah, me too. It's getting down to the end. But again, I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, usually 2 or 3 cups, and then I'm wired for the day. I wonder why. I wonder why I'm so hype all the time. All right. Weekend off. Don't feel like you have to. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Let's see what's going on in the ethers. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, somebody I lose. Somebody I take losses. Lord Jesus, my prayer for them. Lord God. Okay, you know what it is? It's still this. Oh my gosh. You've reached the level of this divine disruptor. You're disruptive to the program. Let's say. You're very disruptive to the matrix around you. And like Morpheus said, again, a lot of these people they claim freedom, right? Like I've said this before. There's a lot of people are like, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke to the matrix, I'm woke. Yes, but very few of these people are awake. They're still asleep, right? You've already, well, had coffee, made breakfast, decided what you're going to do with the day, what time. Again, these people are they're waking up now and claiming they've been awake the whole time you've been awake. Definitely not the case, right? And there's just a lot of like people are taking losses, conflict in the middle of all this. You seem she better not be. You seem to be maintaining this again, this grounded status. You're standing in your power. You're in your safe place. You seem to be creating from even like hermit mode. This is like everyone knows you're doing good. Then they don't see you. Then they see you. Then you're doing a bit better. Then they don't see you. Then it's like you're constantly grounding, growing, planting, cultivating, and everything else around you is conflict, heartbreak, financial losses. Ooh. And there's somebody here that wants to get your attention, though. Oh my God! Finally, finally, some aggressively. What Gordon Ramsay say? Finally, some fucking good food. There is a person here that's like, again, they're focused on their life in the way that they should be, just like you are focused on your life in the way that you are. I wouldn't even say you should be. It's like this is for you. This is annoying. You know what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Could be suffering again, like Jesus. We lose couple people, them lose the money. Some people here have made some terrible material decisions. They're looking back, and it's not even like the thing that paid off for them in the end was like, okay, I did all this nonsense, but I got this out of it. No, they did all the nonsense, and what they got out of it was the Three of Swords. Again, it hurt. It hurts. I feel dumb. I feel like I betrayed myself. I set myself up for failure here, or again, to be ultimately heartbroken over a situation where I invested a lot of my time, energy, clearly wasted because they're looking at again that burnt up crop that or these underdeveloped fruits or vegetables in the garden. That, again, you can't eat these or boil them down to make a soup or anything. Again, you're just going to throw these into the compost or feed them to again the horses, the pigs, whatever that looks like. You can't use any of this. And then the one thing that you got out of this is like um it's like a clear message that like you not you but the clear message that they're getting is that they fucked up, right? And then this is all going back to again contrast of like I'm over here, I'm doing my thing, it's blowing up in my face over and over and over again, and every time I look over at you, you're like you're over there, you're planting your little seeds, you're pulling up your little flowers, you're transporting them into the pots, and I'm like what the, well not me but these people are like what the f. It's causing a lot of internal conflict. I feel like there's you and another person that are sort of in this energy, and it's again you can't see that you and a person are following the same path right now, parallel, same divine energy, manifesting it in different ways. And it's like there's people around this person too, and it's almost the same thing. It's like these people are they're fighting with each other, they're embroiled in all these like useless conflicts. There's a lot of posturing. I'm the boss. I'm the most popular. I'm the most. No, it's me. No, it's me. And it's like a lot of ego and reputation here, and again a lot of wasted time and knowing that you're wasting time but being compulsed to waste your time. I feel like somebody else is experiencing that, and while the I'm going to say while their crew, the people around them, are also in the Seven of Pentacles, again they have nothing to show except again the feeling that I've broken my own heart because I've taken on these ventures, and like it's summertime now, and everything I did for the winter and the spring and all that, again, it was a complete waste of my time. I'm going into summer with this energy, right? And again, energy, materials, finances, all of that could be low. Like, and once again, someone could be even at like you should have been working out, but you spent a lot of time drinking, sleeping in, and not taking care of yourself during the winter, and you're looking at it now like, damn, this summer bod ain't gonna body. Like again, there's something about a loss going into the season. We talked about that, right? People are where they're coming into this new level again. They have nothing. They're naked and afraid in the middle of a field. And you've gotten some items, some weapons, some armor. You've got some things going on already in this new level. It's heartbreaking to watch. It is. But there are others like you or another specific energy like you. This person's also been, again, in the energy of self love, self care, being there for others, more than likely with this Five of Wands, like people being like snarling and fighting and being aggressive towards this person and having a lot of animosity, and this person just like taking that, alchemizing it, and just sending it back to people again in the form of pure, unadulterated, unconditional love. So there's someone else in that energy too, while you sit and it's like let me see, because I feel like there's people fighting to keep you guys separated, because where this person is concerned outside of like everyone else around you, where you guys are concerned in this little bubble, I feel like this is a person, again, you've made overtures to. This person should know that you in the physical world, but see this in your from your perspective, these are the crops that you have to throw away. All the overtures that you may have made to a person in the physical world, in like in the real world, in the past, it seems, because you're not. And there's that energy again, right? You thought, okay, wait. All the overtures you made towards a person in the past, you look at as like spoiled fruit or underdeveloped. This part of the garden's underdeveloped. I got to throw all this away, and the only thing that you feel like you got out of this was, again, you broke your own heart. It's like, why did I do that? Why did I speak so much to that person? Why did I try to invest so much energy, so much time? And now I'm hurting. But you see that this was a really good person, right? Overall. Now, this is again that instance where you're like, okay, I'm making the right this or one of those instances. It could be for the same person, but this is one of those instances where you're like, okay, I've made the right decision. I've healed. I've released this thing. I get it. I made a mistake. I'm not gonna make a mistake like that going forward. I'm good. I'm grounded. I'm stable. I'm in my own energy. It's taking me a long time to cultivate again this space that I'm in, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna build on that. And this is what's going to be my life now. No more again, no more throwing away crops, investing time and energy into building, cultivating, planting these seeds that are going to go no up. That person's about to show back up in your reality. Again, you're headed straight towards the thing you, and there's something about this being crucial to it coming into your awareness or again into your physical world. Queen of Pentacles is you like you're choosing yourself first. Ultimately, you're putting yourself at the top of the list. You're number one, two, and three on your list right now, and that's perfect because it's gonna show you the real number one. And we got that the other day. Again, there's a consolation or bonus prize behind the curtain. Now that curtain, it could be something again, conflict, people trying to keep you and a person apart, and this could be. I feel like you're gonna see or find this out like very soon. You're facing this veil of conflict. You can almost see it, or it should be there in your awareness. You should know the reasons why a person is not in your world, in your physical world, or you're about to find out. The other side. Yesterday came out as the High Priestess, right? Today it's the Five of Wands. So it's like other people. Now this person's like working. Oh, there's that High Priestess again. Every this person's like working on themselves and secretly again they're hiding that they want to again Three of Pentacles, they want to collaborate with you, and they know that the haters are already in the crowd or people have already spoken out against this, but a lot of those people have been silenced, if not by this person, by other people. I feel like it could be by this person though, because there's very much like what will this person do or watch them cook or like watch what comes out of this situation. With that High Priestess, it's still very hidden. You again, I can't stress enough, do not get off of your throne, out of your chair, whatever. Queen of Pentacles, continue to do exactly what you're doing in the physical world. I don't know what you do for work or how you make money. I don't know how many times a week you work out. I don't know how much um I don't know how much time you spend like waking up the babies and getting them ready for school and making sure that again they're on their dean so that you can be on yours, right? And some of you have kids in high school or even college or even younger, right? But you're on top of their schedule because it's part of your schedule that you're on top of. And then this all plays into like again being very responsible with all your time and energy, and then at the end of the day bring it all back to center and being prepared to do it again, and this having zero effect on you. This doesn't affect your emotions, your psyche, nothing. Like you're perfectly fine existing in this energy. It's not stressful. It's not anything one way or the other. This is your schedule and this is how you do things for a lot of you. So, like I said, don't get off of this routine, this schedule, like whatever energy you're in now. And we've been speaking about this a lot. It's the optimal energy. How you feel now, try to continue to feel like this or evolve upwards from this point for it's going to sound crazy, but for the rest of your life. Don't go back to like I always challenge those feelings of sadness and depression. It's like, what is somebody trying to mess with my energy? Like, don't be like, oh no, I guess oh, I guess I won't be able to do that. Like, never go recluse or coil up in the corner or whatever that is. Always stay in this energy where you are now, like in the front, observing the entire, again, using your intuition. It's like, no, that's a lie or something's going on. Like, stay in that. You're in that energy. It's doing like wonders for you right now. And again, just something about bringing it all back to center every day. Every day. That could be maybe you meditate, or again, this is you tapping in with your spirit team daily, just to make sure that again we're like everything is developing. not only on the grand scale, but moment by moment in exactly the way it's meant to. This is again being in very close lockstep with the co-creation that you and the divine. Again, you have the divine scroll. You're reading it like word for word, and you're doing everything that it says. Um, ooh, nice. Like something is coming in here. Ooh, at the center of everything that we're talking about is like a great opportunity coming to you in the physical. And like I said, there's something here about it, like a very close or very, again, pulling the curtain back, and it's like this thing. But someone's gonna explain to you that the curtain is basically comprised of, again, people trying to stand in between you guys or in the way of this, and it causing a great, great, great big kerfuffle. um, yeah, look at that. You have a Knight of Pentacles coming in with that's what I'm saying, with the Ace of Pentacles. And you have somebody here that is like they're pissed off. They're pissed off, worried, nervous, slightly confused, feeling exposed also, and worried about how they're gonna. Oh, definitely. Oh, this person's worried about how they're seen in a situation. Someone is like an exposed raw nerve, and someone is just like and they're feeling it all over. Um, I can't say that this person, again, there's some kind of community all over the place. Uh, this these doors are open 24 hours, type of individual, male or female, no genders here, but somebody is for everyone. They'll literally ride off into anyone's reality with them. They're very insecure though, and someone's worried if like looks is all they have going for them or something like that, right? They're in a continuous perpetual state of again paying with their body, right? Swiping their genitals across the across the pay screen. um but this is someone who's like really like they're really fast, they're really like fast ass, like you bring this person to dinner, and then when you guys are leaving they walk out the door, and then your parent or whoever grabs you and they're like, hey, don't bring that motherfucker back here no more, huh? One time was good enough. It's like something like that. Like someone is fast and everyone knows it. And if you're with this person, again, you moving fast or they about to move on you again. It's not good. This is not long term. I get it. You're having a good time. You're having some fun. Don't bring that person back around. Though. Have your fun, and they're not a long term plan. There's someone out here that's like exposed completely like this, right? Now that person is very nervous because they see somebody coming towards you with this again, this offer. In the physical, we saw that this could very well be the King of Cups, right? And the reason why they're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles is it's not that they are the King of Cups naturally, but again in the fashion that they're moving towards you on this timeline in the fourth dimension, how they're moving towards you is extremely slow. And again, they have some type of reward, or again, this person's going to present a conversation that opens up a great big opportunity in the physical world for you. And this is something that's very good, potentially something that you're waiting for, or you're going to be, or this is like, oh wow, a treasure map. It's like this opportunity leads to something very good, and you're going to be able to see that again if there's correspondence first before you and a person actually meet in the physical world. Even in this correspondence, you're going to know that there's a great opportunity in the real world to be taken advantage of, that involves this person, or this person is bringing towards you, or again, they're coming towards you with it. Not seeing, again, the love and the feelings and the twin flames and the soulmate journey and all that, but there is, again, Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups in terms of manifesting on like a long, like you can create an amazing 10 of Pentacles with these two, right? Because that long term, this is like planting seeds and watering them every day and like playing music in the garden so the flowers grow. Like this is like extreme nurturing of the manifestations, and this is like feeding those seeds once they're planted, right? Watering those seeds with love all the time. And for this King of Cups, that's going to be very like the Queen of Pentacles is always in her garden. So for this person, it's like it's but one thing they have to do in the morning, right? Go downstairs and go to the greenhouse or whatever that is, right? And go and just nurture this person. Like it's you nurture me, I nurture you, things grow, right? And there's not a lot of like fire or conflict, or and it doesn't have to be super passionate because this is very sensual. These are two materials that blend together really. There's no need to rush the mixing of the soil and the water, right? You can take your time with that. Whereas fire would move very quickly. Again, if we have fire and earth it's also very quick to manifest because we can start a we can if we can build a campfire, we can build a forge. Once we build a forge or again an oven, we can smelt metals. Once we can smelt metals, we can create an entire society just off of these two principles. We start with two things, we can grow literally anything from it. This is a more like slow moving, sensual, caring about what the other person is doing, how things are developing, which is also, like I said, this is like building a structure and monitoring it day by day to make sure that none of the crew is fucking around, none of the money's getting embezzled, everything is happening as it should, and we all love this. Again, collaboration between you and a person that also someone wants to keep secret. Um, so this King of Cups, I think, knows, or well, like it they've come to the realization about everything probably that I just said because now they're seeing how they can make the offer and they're coming in with the seeds. But this has been a long journey for this person. There's someone else here too. Mm, because there is somebody. Hold on, let me get the rest of these out because now I really want to clarify that. There is somebody here that is like, they're not counter, but they don't know quite what they're doing, right? They're a bit scattered in the material. They do a bit of everything, nothing ever works out. They're very sneaky and very sad right now. They see some, well, I feel like this could be the same person as that Knight of Wands, right? So someone's like freakishly exposed and feeling super weird and looking super weird right now. Like it's all this person's layers are peeled all the way back and there's nothing good to see. And again, they're very much a community. They're very much the community bicycle. Anyone can ride this person. Anyone for any reason can take this person for like a 5 minute ride, 2 minutes, 20 minutes. You can disappear with this bike all day. Again, you're just gonna drop it off later, and it's like again, it's just there in the park. Anyone can steal this bike, take it. No one steals it. Everyone brings it back because it's just the community workhorse right around whatever that is. Someone is exposed like this. It could be this very same person. It's like they have no plans. It's like they have no, like the sneakiness, all the weirdness is caught up to them, all the subterfuge and the trying to subvert a situation to remain anonymous or invisible while you carry out some weird, sneaky behavior that ultimately lands you feeling imprisoned in your mind and sad over an extended period of time. Every time you carry out this type of work, because it goes nowhere, it amounts to nothing. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. These are not, like I said, have your fun with that person and leave them again, ride the bike around and leave it where you're from. Don't try to chain it up in front of our house. This thing does not belong to us. This doesn't belong to anybody, and it should not, you should not want it to belong to you. It's not something that you keep. Again, general consensus of the audience or the crowd about a certain person. Now if it's not the exact same person, then you're about to find out that somebody, again, they were going to make this offer, this King of Cups or Knight of Pentacles who's coming towards you. um, they were going to make this offer to someone else. But upon observing this person, again, they're just immature. I don't want to, I'm gonna, it's not a curse, but again, this is like an immature idiot. This is like someone who, and it's like, because they see this person get other opportunities and blow it and blow it and blow it and blow it and blow it. And it's their immature attitude and their compulsion to, this is like someone who's like, oh, I'll do it later, or oh, I'll make a plan later, but never actually gets up and gets anything done. Or if they do, they half-ass it, and then again, it never produces the results that they either advertised or that they want. So someone was going to give this offer to someone like that, but now they're not going to. I see this person arriving on treasure again on an island and digging for treasure that they never find. I see this Knight of Pentacles bringing you the actual treasure map. Um, and again, there could be, this person feels like maybe someone is going to do this behind their back, even though they're the counterproductive one. Um, and they're very, again, this is causing like that feeling of imprisonment, sadness. Someone can't get it out their head that they're failing or losing. So either way, if that's a separate person that's being frozen out of the equation because now you're like, someone sees you as a more viable option, they're in the same energy as this Knight of Wands, right? So I don't know if it's the same person, even if they're different people. It's more of that, again, two people traveling the energies in parallel and not realizing because maybe they don't know each other. Again, you're the common thread here, right? Well, the real common thread is this offer, but you're the common thread here where everyone knows each other. Or again, so yeah, where everyone kind you know everyone might not know each other in this equation, right? Or maybe this again, this Knight of Wands could know this King of Cups, but maybe doesn't know this Page of Pentacles. Like again, there's no there are separations here, I'll say. But yeah, it's like at the heart of this, someone was gonna give this person an offer, but they're not viable, and now they're gonna give it to you. But that's why it seems like they're the same person, this Knight of Wands and this Page of Pentacles, because they're ultimately in the same, they're sharing similar fates, is what I'm saying. It's manifesting in different ways, but it's the same thing for both of them too. Either way, someone's gonna be left crying here. They're sneaking around, looking around, or somebody's gonna sneak around on someone. It's gonna leave them in shambles. Here it comes again, an offer, more of what you want to hear, right? Someone texting you and you thinking it's over, and then there's another message and another one and another, and then brrr, is this person FaceTiming me? It's like something like this, right? Ace of Cups. Okay. Clear as day. Look out because someone is gonna come and make you a false offer. It's gonna be dressed up really nice. It's like it's a really good romantic offer, and everything seems good, but it's the person that you're gonna be looking at. And you say, again, this person is also some type of community activity. So you're wondering how how can you be in front of me presenting a singular offer? It doesn't. It's just not gonna compute. If someone has a certain history behind them, and I think you're gonna see that. Uh, they're not exactly as tapped into the divine frequency as they think. Like, so if someone thinks they're gonna like paint a certain picture of themselves and like basically lie to you about who they are so that they can make this offer, this Ace of Cups come in, like it's not gonna work. Um, oh, it's so crazy. How would you do that? Or this could even be like someone 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 undesirable makes an overture towards you and then like you shut them down, and that's you getting like the 10th cup because you're in a 9 of cups. You're again, you don't need this person, that's why you're going to be like, huh? But there's a thing where you could still like somehow snatch that Ace of Cups. Maybe turning this person down is like, that's what I'm saying, maybe this is a happy moment for you. But there's, yeah, there's something like that where you're, and then with this King of Cups, this King of Swords, it doesn't make it any better. Interesting. Okay, we definitely got to clarify. But yeah, it could be something like that because you are taking this Ace of Cups with you, but you're sort of like reaching over this person and you're like, thank you. And you're leaving them. Again, you're the undesirable thing. The happiness I'll take. I don't know how that works. Or if someone comes in and like they gas you up to try to disarm you, you take the gas up, but then you still tell them, nah, but there's not going to be any us though. So there's something about like taking the cup, but leaving the person who, again, leaving the emissary at the gate. It's like you can't come in here, but you can leave all your gifts and prizes and trophies at the entrance. They'll be delivered on up to the, again, queen, king. Hey, put the energy where however you see yourself. It's just a broader framework that we're working with. Put the energy where it fits. But again, this will be brought up to the king or the queen in time, right? You can leave this and go. Type of energy. Because there's something about like they can't come in. You like, what do you want to do? Mess with the alignment? No. Again, leave whatever you have. Oh no, we're very happy that you brought again this per diem, whatever this is, but leave it at the door and go. You can't come in here. Again, such community activities are not enjoyed by the monarch, right? Or again, by the royals, right? The real energy that we have here. They don't enjoy these community activities. They don't, like, you don't have a thing that you use that you allow everyone else to use like that. This person is a thing like that, so they can't actually get an audience with the king or the queen, emperor or empress, right? But they can, like I said, leave their gift or their message, or again, you come off as an emissary, but you're not getting an audience with the king. Although we will consider what you have said. So yeah, I feel like this is you, 9 of Cups, King of Swords. Again, this is law. The alignment is not to be fucked with, right? It's not to be messed with. And yeah, lovers in the reverse, but you're making the right decision, and then it makes someone else, like you're rejecting someone. It's perfect. The universe is like, you do that Star Heliodor dance. You dance, and you're killing it. You're rejecting all the right things, And it says again, even if you don't know, this is King and Queen of the Fools. Continue to follow, I wouldn't even say your instincts, continue to follow your intuition, High Priestess. All of this is contained behind the curtain, you know. And yeah, the people, like I said, you see through someone, you take the praise, you reject the person. You're not letting these reverse characters into your auric field, into your energy anymore. And again, King of Swords, the lovers in the reverse. There's like a law that says that you won't do this, or that you cut these people off. You cut these types of attachments off. Again, you can leave a message, or again, you can leave a gift or whatever that looks like, but don't think it's going to grant you an audience with the actual collective. Like, don't think it means anything. Like, again, thank you and all that, but don't think it's going to change anything or put you in a higher status. Or again, get collective to chain this community bike, motorcycle, whatever, up in front of their house. That's not happening. And in this lovers in the reverse, it's like you wrote that law, you made this law. Even if a person can't directly come in contact with you to like see why, or maybe they can have you make an amendment or some type of addendum change just for them, I don't see you doing that. This lovers in the reverse is pretty, like, it's, it's like a sword in the ground. It's like this, what that King Arthur's sword in the stone. It's like nobody can remove this except the collective, right? And and here once again, you're doing all of this sort of in a present or past energy. What you don't see is it's exactly what's just like, again, that love, that curtain. There's always like an energy in between you and a person that's coming in. Here it's saying that you're rejecting somebody. Now there's a lot in front of this curtain, right? There's conflict. There's an actual like barrier between you and a person where you guys know what's on the other side, but you're not in each other's awareness yet. And then here you have like again this law that you wrote, that like again you don't play around with, and we're gonna use this term broadly. You don't play around with the love thing. But here comes, as again, as you make this decision in the present, and you make that like, I finally conquered this area of my, who let out my door? Again, Page of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse. Someone comes in, again, all flirty, cutesy. This is less of that firecracker, backflippy energy, but it's still kind of the same thing. Someone is like flirting and talking, and like, and they're poking at you in a way that you can't. Again, you're giggling, you can't get enough. They're giving you more and more and more and more of what you want. They're stroking your ego in a good way. And it's again, this is somebody who feels like you need this type of thing in your life, right? Like you can't stop them from making you smile or laugh. And yesterday you came out as the Queen of Swords. Today you are, this is in this deck, it's, well, it's the mad, this is the King of Swords, but it's also the crone, it's the woman. So it's like the queen, it's like an amalgamation of the same energies, like I said. Yeah, where you sort, and see, even in this deck, look at that. See that? Remember yesterday? See the owl is there? That's what I'm saying. It's somebody who's definitely like, you're tapped in, and people, whoever this person is, they know. They're intimidated by it, but they're trying to like overlook it. That piercing gaze from your eyes, they're gonna still try to look you in the eye, and without flinching. But know that they're trembling inside. You definitely intimidate someone. It's your intellect, your again, you, it's clear that you've learned from past experiences. You didn't let them conquer you, and now there's like something in your brain where again you can see all these these Decepticons, all these weird situations. You see through them, and you're again, let's just say your intellect, you're strapped at all times, you're ready. What do they want? What is it exactly? What's the challenge here? You're ready to again go into action, lay it down. Don't have me destroy your entire system here. Like you don't play around. Someone knows that, right? You can be again very divinely disruptive or destructive if need be. Let me find out that this place is nothing but a den of sin. I'll be down there. Like that's like your what you're looking like. Like let you arrive somewhere and think that, oh, we're just gonna be polite to each other and speak intelligently, and let everyone start acting like demons in here. You may burn the building down. Like somebody knows that. Somebody somehow has a concept of this. They want to ignore like your great intimidating presence and come in and again be flirty. They want to see if they can get this King of Swords, Queen of Swords character to sort of break, like to be a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups, like very soft, gentle, sensual. Again, this is that rigid, not the rigid mind, but again, this is practical thinking that will not do anything but think practically. Someone wants to break you out of that energy. They see that Nine of Cups there. They see that side of you. They see it there. So you got this person coming in. It keeps saying over and over and over again. Somebody here wants to give you more of what you like. again, not getting not getting the soulmates or the lovers, or again, this is like this could still be a friend, or in some cases with this King of Cups, Page of Cups, all these cups, it could be a situation that's going to start as a friendship that will develop. From where we are now, they're saying like definitely don't rush that. You have the ace all the way to the nine here. It's so even though you're ready for this, like again, it's not something that you can rush. It'd still be a situation you have to let develop in the real world naturally. Once again, in the meantime, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, like you are so on top of your shit. Like again, follow your laws, follow your doctrines, follow these things that these principles that you're laying down, follow them, stay with that and stay in your throne. Never forget the one of the main missions of these people is to again get you up out of your chair so somebody can secure their spot. Somebody want to be all up in your seat, farting up on your cushions and all of that, staining the floors and so all of that if they could. Somebody want to be all up in your shit. So don't stop because you're really, really on top of your again, you've written certain laws for yourself in the material that can't be broken. People don't have this. People need like a boss or a company or like someone outside of themselves to tell them and to be able to do all these things. You don't need that. You're in here again. You're in complete autonomous boss mode. Again, you're operating as I say singularity, but it's more like like a singular energy that's like self sufficient. It's all contained within you, right? And I'm not to say like you don't work or you're not seeking like these types of things, but how your life is structured as an empire and you as an individual, again, you're a solo act. You don't need anybody to facilitate these changes. And while it may seem like people, okay, let's say people are acquiring many material possessions, or it might seem like in the material realm, like they're having all these leaps and bounds. They're really not. They're occurring. These are even if you really look at it again, people are occurring liabilities on their portfolio. Everything you see people investing in, even if they have more than you, these aren't all assets. A lot of these things are just to throw into the void of the ego. Uh, okay, I just saw the other day the average price of a car now, a few years ago, where it was like 36,000, it's like $51,000, right? But people are going to be like, well, they want to get new cars because that's like, again, that's the thing, new everything. It's been the mentality of the world. When the logical thing to do would be to buy a used car for no more than like $30,000 than the old price of, and then obviously you'd have to maybe put some money into it to, well, no, if you're buying a car, but usually you wouldn't have to. It would be more than likely refurbished or like brought back to life. And instead of doing that, everyone is going to aim for the 50,000 again. So I could be like, nah, I paid 50,000 for this, but really you paid 36. It's just inflation. So again, they're just throwing these things into the void of the ego, and you could get around and do all your chores and everything with any car, but no, people are going to want to be slightly more extravagant than they can, live slightly beyond their means. So there's all of this like wasted time, wasted energy. And again, this is not in your auric field. And if you feel like people like you're seeing them with things, I got a new watch, new chain, new house, new whatever. Again, in the economy or the world that we're living in right now, all of this is just again, it won't serve. This is not the time for these things. The world is changing and it hasn't yet fully come into fruition what it's gonna be. So again, that's why I implore you to stick to your plan. Long term, what you're doing is gonna make more sense, right? All this ego stroking, and again, I've got to have this, I've got to do that, I've got to show face, I've got to keep up with the Joneses. All that is coming to an end, and it's going to end very. It's like it's going to end very. I don't want to say tragically, but like harshly and abruptly. This is people going to be pulled down from their high places all of a sudden. It's already happening bit by bit to people. You're probably already witnessing, but it's going to be more and more and more of that. There's a certain energy that needs to be embodied right now, or like it would behoove everyone or be in their best interest to embody a certain type of energy right now that everyone is sort of. But what I can say is you're there and people can see that you're there. So it's imperative that you don't get up because that's going to be that like one person does the work, everyone puts their name on the paper, we all get the same grade. You don't want that. You did all this work, you did this project. These people cannot come in now and say that they're a part of your group, right? So just be weary of that. People trying to show off right now. There is no such thing as showing off in this day and age right now where we are. So anyone you see that they've got ego problems, there's a problem with their ego and keeping it in check, right? People aren't again it's with that same money you could start a business, you could break that $36,000 down, buy a decent vehicle, pay some bills, live within your means and start a business, go to work, work your business, and in a few years, you will be ahead of the curve. But people aren't going to do that. They're going to do the most extravagant things. I'm just saying, don't take this as evidence of like victory or people succeeding or getting over in this world. That's not what it's about right now. You got to establish something new and work it from the ground up. Trying to throw a 10 in a situation right now that has never been a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or a 9, again, it's only temporary. It's only a matter of time before that thing leaves your energy, right? You need to put things in at the 1 and watch them develop. It's, again, the age of Aquarius. The energy is complete. And from what I was even saying, let's say when I first started this channel, again, it's shifted drastically from then. It's not as like malleable. We're kind of this reality is very solid now. This is very much how things are going to work. So again, it's going to behoove people to get their egos in check, but we're going to have to see if, like, again, what happens. I'm just saying for you, don't let it like fool you or throw you off or make you get off of your throne because you see someone again and they're putting all this gold and diamonds and rubies. They're trying to make their throne as ornate as possible. That's coming down in about 2 years, right? You need to again build from the 1 to the 10. Don't just get a 10 and throw it into your energy and be like, look, I've got a 10. I've reached completion. And it's like the inside of this thing is like hollow and brittle and made of nothing. Because again, it's not gonna last. It's like there's a 2 year, 2 to 3 year shelf life in the physical on all of that stuff right now, and people won't be able to see that because who can see 2 years from now that, oh, no, it's my brand new car. What's going to be? Yeah, it's going to be taken away in some way, shape, form, or fashion, unless it was something that you built up. Or again, if you had the resources, you made the right decisions. Divine doesn't necessarily want people throwing things into the void of the ego. A lot of those things may be taken away. So just for yourself, just pay attention. You're actually doing the right thing. Build it up to a slow burn. 3 of Pentacles to the 4 to the 5. Do it like that. Don't just bust in with a 10 of Pentacles. If it's given, that's different. If you win the lottery, or again, if there's something comes towards you, you know it's divine, it's yours, take it. But again, don't try to stunt on the crowd and call it a victory. Have like a new outfit and then you just go home and like, okay, so you wore a new outfit today. In the grand scheme of things, how did that help your situation? Like, how did that? You didn't do anything. You wasted $500 on that Gucci outfit. Is what you really did. When you could have took that again, and you might be like, well, $500 is nothing to me. No, in the world we live in, that kind of ideology doesn't exist anymore. $500 is a thing, point blank, period. If you have $1 billion or if you have $1, $500 in this world that we live, again, it's all around us. We can't just discredit it. Again, it's not the main, but it is the main, it's the main reality. So again, epic tangent or rant, but just so you know, all victories are not victories, and it's going to be a pretty solid thing that people are going to see happen over and over and over again. So just mind yourself, stay in your throne. Your throne is from the 1 to the 10, not from the 10 to the 1. And we love this for you. Lord Jesus, it just if somebody want to come on your doorstep, man, they want to bother you. They want to call you and say, oh, Bomba Clot Collective, you know, say, man, you know, say, I you me love a long time, Bomba Clot, you don't want to go movies with me. Yeah, somebody, again, 5 of Swords is reverse rule, 2 of Cups. Can I make it any plainer? And I get it. I get it. I get it. It comes out a lot, but what do you want me to do? It's plain as day. Plain as day. Look, the person wants to race towards you. 9 of Swords. What can I say? What more can I say? Yeah. I don't know what this is. And again, I'm not ascribing this to twin flames, love, soulmates, or whatever. This could be a best friend that wants to spend some time with you. You're going to know better than me. I'm leaving it wide open because, again, there's like 6 people in your energy, and I'm not getting specifics right now exactly. I mean, I am, but I know how the divine likes to be. So again, I'm leaving it in superposition. I'm like, I don't care what you show me until someone in the collective is like, somebody showed up and it happened like this. And again, you know me, divine. You know me. You can't tell me twin flames and soulmates, and I don't care how good it looks. Again, there's got to be a 4-year plan for the collective that's all about success. Or again, we don't need any more tests. We don't need to know what it's like to have our heart broken or feel anxiety if a person will or walk on edge. We don't need that. Collective don't need that. You know that. I know that, divine. Okay, so let's just proceed, right? Because I keep seeing this, and I know how a lot of you feel, and like I said, I'm there with you. You can't just convince me that because again, it keeps saying, and this could be very good, could be, yeah, but I'm gonna have to see it in a real time in order for it to make sense to me. So you guys would know better than me if something like this is showing up or like how it goes, but this could very well be a friend. that you're getting closer with, or again, a rekindling of like a best friends, friendship, friend group, there are a lot of emotions and someone from the past. In contemplation of whether they should come towards you, they got the ace and ooh, oh. Okay, no, you can't trust this person. Okay, you have an ex here that like really tried to do their big one on you. And obviously, Ace of Swords in Emperor in reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. How does the edge of that boomerang taste when it flies back and hits you in the mouth? So yeah, they definitely got what they got for doing that. There, somebody is hurt. Okay, and we don't do the whole past thing, but again, someone tried to hurt you. No, they got hurt, real bad. You got hurt, real bad. They didn't like that. Again, this was a smear campaign for sure, and like win at all costs, say and do anything to try to destroy you. Someone ended up destroyed. There's a lot of uncertainty that surrounds this person now, and a lot of like lies and like uncertainty in the ways of like, what did you mean when you said that thing 2 years ago? It's like not, and then I can't clear that up. So people is like, well, I'm not gonna, I can't be I can't be associated with whatever you are, and you could never clear that up for me. It's been too long or something like that. Someone's caused a lot of damage to themselves, their empire, their situation in their attempts to damage you at some point in the past. Now that person wants to come back now, and once again, you already see when they come. You see the Emperor in the reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. You ain't trusting this. They're gonna come in with some type of again a monetary gift or a gift or something, and then it's like, oh, and I've always like it's always been you, and oh, I never gave up the passion that I have for you. And oh my gosh, you could bed me right now if you wanted to. Oh, look at this Rolex I bought you. Don't you love this Rolex? And it's like trying to seduce you and like pay you off and bullshit. Three of wands. You don't even want this. Or you again, this is one of those instances where you're like, let me see that Rolex. And you're like, all right, you can leave now. Right? And I don't know, because we had that already, right? And I don't know if this Emperor in reverse is this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Because either way, you leave happy and with something that makes you feel more emotionally fulfilled than you were when you came into this interaction, right? And that was coming from again, we just went down back into the basement floor to see that, right? Right now we're building the main floor. And yeah, this person thinks they could come in because and you see again, still a buster. These people, I'm telling you, still a buster. So I wanted to hurt you, and I did what I wanted to do for all the time I wanted to do it. I felt good about it, right? Then I got busted. The sword flipped back and hit me in my forehead. Now I'm all fucked up on the floor. So you know what? Now what I want is for you to forgive me. It's time for you to help me. No, I'm gonna curse a little bit. No, bitch ass motherfucker. You don't get to control the outcome all the time like that. You don't get to step on people when you're ready. Oh, I'm hurt. It's time for me to be healed. Everyone heal me. No, motherfucker. No, that's not what's gonna happen. You're gonna stay there on the floor with that sword in your fucking forehead for just a little bit longer. Again, three of wands. There is no need for you to rush in and save this person. Again, you got a Rolex for me? Thanks. Door closed. I'm gonna come outside when I'm ready, if I'm ever even ready, right? And like I said, there's nothing. This thing, whatever someone wants to give you, it's Ace of Pentacles upright, Ace of Cups upright, Ace of Wands upright. You could take that. It's good. You didn't do anything wrong. It's the Ace of Swords. It's the don't accept the talking, the plans, the stories, the surgical explanation that seems to cut around everything important and only focus on one area that they can control. Emperor in the reverse. That's the part where that's what you don't want to walk away with, right? This person reversing the collateral, that making it you feel like it's your fault why they're in this position. No, I'm not here to help you. You're the type of person that likes to do what you want all the time. When you want to be happy, you should be happy. When you want to be mean, you should be mean. No, all you're doing is controlling the flow of action and power to yourself all the time. All you ever do is be the emperor in the reverse. And no, motherfucker, it's not the time for you to demand that we help heal you now. No. Stay over there. You did whatever that looks like. Nobody cares. That's what I'm saying. That's that buster shit that I don't like. People think that now they're nice. No, you're still trying to control shit. You're in pain now. So you feel like, oh, the pain should end because it's me. No. What about when it was me and I wanted the pain to end and you just want to repeatedly stomp your foot on my neck? You don't remember that part now, huh? or you just don't look at it like that. But either way, like I said, universally, these people have nothing coming to them. Again, you don't get to control everything both which ways. Now you're in control. And if you want to reject a person and they want to be stupid enough to give you a righteous offering, which if you accept will not incur you any bad karma, won't affect you in the slightest, they can do that. And it's just going to be more pain on them, more collateral damage. Well, oh, they took my gift and now they want to. What you bringing to get? Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, Divine. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I don't like that. It like, look, I'm getting hot. Like it makes me upset that people they don't see that as still being like a sick controlling person. Like you hurt people all as much as you want for as long as you want. The minute you get a pinprick, oh, the all send all the ambulances and clear the whole operating floor and the emergency room. Oh my gosh, I'm hurting. I'm coming to the hospital now. Everybody, no, that's not how it's gonna work because it just don't work like that. That's more of you trying to maintain control. I don't know why people don't see that. Do your dark night of this. What did the guy say in Thinner? Yo, eat your own pie, bro. Be clean about it. Like, why you want anyway? These people, they're no good. And again, they have a very skewed, even when they think they're doing something good, they're not. They have a very skewed like version of reality that they adhere to. This makes no sense. But someone feels like, again, because they're in the Six of Cups and they have the Ace of Wands and the Ace, again, they potentially could give you something, some sparkly thing, or again, some grandiose opportunity that you would never overlook. You for sure going to take advantage of this. They feel like now is the time. Now they have the chance. Now is their time. No, it's not, motherfucker. And that's why you're going to get the Three of Wands. You're going to either show up and nobody going to be there, or again, you give this gift and you still don't get what you want. Your ships don't come in as close as it looks like you are to the dock or the ship or whatever you want. Emperor in reverse, you don't get that. I feel like you're going to deny somebody here because, again, you have everything else makes sense, but the information, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're not going to act like we didn't read this book right here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, furthermore, like, what is that knife in your head? Like, it's just not going to work. And again, it just upsets me a little bit. I get heated sometimes. I gotta calm down because I'm like, I don't understand why people don't see that. Like, it's still control. Anyway. So yeah, okay, that was I jumped to the second tier, but really what's happening because it can make me upset. But really what's happening is someone's coming in, this Knight of Swords, right? And they have this Two of Cups. Again, they're very passionate. Eight of Cups. They can't let go, whatever it is. I feel like again, you're the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Like they want to give you this offer because they feel like it like it's going to be able to go the maximum distance is if it's in your hands or if you're the one to plant the seed or to make the plan around it, right? It has the best chance of surviving, growing, and actually becoming something, right? Also, this is someone who like can't really let go of you. Oh, this is two ways. Okay, this is someone who can't really let go of you. Hmm. Oh, okay, they're not okay. They can't let go of you. They're rushing in, but not without a plan. It's a not without a plan. But on the flip side, yeah, this is you. Okay, well, I don't really have to elaborate. This is you again walking away from another person. You've already chosen like a better life, or in some cases, when this person comes, you already have somebody or a new friend or a new group of friends. You already have. You don't need to even pay attention to this emperor in the reverse. Like they're not gonna be the focal point, or they might think that you're over there by yourself, awaiting somebody to come. It's like by the time this happens, it's like no, not exactly the same way. You're already sort of taking a step in another direction or someone's taking a step in another in direction towards you or you and someone have begun to take steps towards each other either in a new friendship or a new relationship. I still wouldn't say this is love, but with this Two of Cups, again, there's a lot of Two of Cups in the Fool. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of like, I want to see you today, or I miss you, or what are you doing? I'm gonna come over. Oh, I finish at this time. It's like okay, then no, 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 that won't be too late. Come, I'll be here. I'll be here. Or like this is like leaving the door unlocked or the back door unlocked and stuff like that. Like meetings and like wanting to see a person, text them in the morning of, and again, nobody knowing that this is going on. Right? This is a correspondence in the extreme over an elapsed period of time that draws you and a person closer together, and this is taking place in a pocket universe, right? And this is also a past person because there's some kind of complicated emotions already that someone needs to get by, or like a situation, some type of tension or a tizzy, or even there's been just a long time you and a person haven't spoken and they just don't really know what to say. They don't want to just come busting in like, hey, remember me? And it's like, yeah, sort of, but you and them used to be close. They don't know like the status of things. I feel like someone, again, Knight of Swords. Yeah, like someone could over, because of the not knowing, they could over talk or come off as like why is this person like joking on joking? They haven't said anything serious yet. They won't understand how you're reading them. But it's like, someone could, or again, come in and start asking you about your day like they talk to you every day and you're like, what? And in their mind, again, the separation, you guys have been friends since the day you separated till now when they're seeing you again. For you, it's like been a whole wealth of life experiences and you're like, yeah, I remember this person, but again, we're not close like that now. This person barely know me. And they're like, no, I know you. I remember you. Remember me? And like they start bringing up all these old things about you. That's like it could be something like that. Definitely a past person that wants to like come back into your life. And again, that's why I'm saying it could be a best friend or something like that, or something that starts like that. We've been over this. The most extreme, it could be like you were married to someone, they're coming back and they're in a better energy, or like I said, this is like a friend that's going to turn into something eventually. Or again, you're getting like a new best friend. You and someone are going to be very, very, very close. For some of you, it's going to be all three. Again, this energy is all over the place. It could be so many things, but it's definitely in that line. Someone's coming towards you. They're good. They're healthy. You and them. For some cases, like I said, you could know this person, but there's definitely such a separation between you two. It's as if you're gonna have to like re get to know each other or something like that. You definitely, as a Knight of Swords, you've changed completely. You are not the same person that this person remembers. Um, and again, I think this person's young. No matter what, there's always this like again, the person feels whoever this is, but it's a lot of people, right? Again, this is someone else who feels like they've got to defer to you in this way. They've got to. You're a bit up there. They've got plans in the material, but they need your advice or they're going to need your coaching. Again, there's something there where you're the coach and they're the player, or you're not player, but like, you know what I mean, like you're the mentor and you're the Jedi master and they're the Padawan type of deal. But again, this person has a great, like, they want to be a Jedi master one day. They want to really step their game up, but they feel like they can learn the most or go the furthest by being. And it's the same thing, right, with the offer, where there's something about giving something to you, if not themselves, where they feel like you're the one that can turn it into what it's ultimately supposed to be. And now on some level I'm getting that this person could have a job. Oh boy. Lord Jesus, we can't escape them. Them just a pop up everywhere with them. Okay, so oh wow, okay, yeah, definitely. The thing is, on a subconscious level, you know what this is. It's the thing and the person, the situation that you're stressing over. Not stressing over, but again, Eight of Swords and the Moon. This is that thing that runs on the sub program. Like it's not stress. It can't stress you out because it's not in your conscious mind, it's not in your subconscious mind. It's on that other plane, right? It's hidden underneath the hidden. If the subconscious mind is the hidden realm, this place is hidden in the realm just beneath that, or two levels beneath that, right? With this moon energy, again, your intuition, your emotions, your intuition is consciously blocking this feeling or blocking this part of your emotions without you having to do anything. It's a natural defense mechanism. It's like again, your heart beating or you breathing. You don't have to think about it. It's naturally happening, right? So don't try to dig at it now and be like, yeah, it does stress me out. It doesn't. you Even when you think about it, it's one of those like, well, I can't do anything about it, so what am I stressing about? And then it's like in one ear, out the other. But it is there, right? The thoughts are there. Yes, and these are definitely thoughts. You're dealing with this with your Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. This is your logic. Even though this is an emotional process for you, like I said, with the moon, these things are underneath your logic, underneath your intuition and your logic at this point. Um, hmm. Oh yeah. I'd say someone's like again, someone's mad or someone started a conflict, try to keep a certain person away from you, right? Or yeah, like you're either this empress or this person is this empress. Either way, there's a knight of swords that was standing in the way or trying to stand in the way, and then uh, that is very partial to that queen of pentacles, five of wands, and king of cups from the first floor that we built. Again, because this is like an amazing energy, and there's someone argumentative, again, very, very forceful, and they're saying and doing too much. It's just like too much of a performance of hatred or something like that, or again, like these cutting words is so extravagant, so much, so flamboyant with this. Like this person must be dealing with an extreme amount of hate, or like what do you have against this sovereign energy here? So again, it's like this great powerful energy that exists in this sort of like a soloist disposition that gets a lot done, and there's someone hating on that, or you see what I'm saying? There's like there is somebody here, or a conflict or a fight that kept you, or like someone was dealing with someone and then they had to like fight with them to get away from them, and like all of this is just useless static that's fading away from a situation, right? A person's feelings, or whatever they want to do, it's outliving that static, right? It's very much like it's dying down, and a person is like feeling lighter and lighter and lighter, again in this full energy to float above towards you, or to leap over to come towards you with this two of cups. um Now, let's clarify a little bit, just a little bit. Do you think about me? Girls, I think you would look beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you guys were looking at my hair and suggesting styles. I mean, if that's like, if you're talking to me, yeah. In the chat are them. Try me. Oh, I'll try you. Mm, 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 No tracks, no unions, no contract of any kind. Access denied permanently. Cutting all ties permanently. Sure. Again, you do not know what divine could do to you. I mean, feel free to do that. Feel free to shut all the doors and lock it off, but don't think that you'll win like that. Again, you are just a divine instrument. You saying that's what I'm trying to say. You being like, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's you didn't see. I already told you that, and this is like the fifth reading where I've said that. Keep thinking that. Remember, you don't know. You can't see the presents, and Santa Claus is real. Drink your milk, eat your cookies, and go to bed. Divine gonna be like, what do you mean? You figured out the one thing in this universe that's absolutely certain, right? You did that. Yo, eat your cookies, drink your milk, and go to bed. It's Christmas tomorrow. Again, you could say that. Again, you're playing into that's how this reading started. Somebody feels like, no, I made the right decision. I did it. I don't need nobody to. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where you turn the corner. You're like, oh, now you're adrenaline. You got to pretend like, no, 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 no. Like I said, I'm composed. I don't need anybody. Yeah, sure. Convince yourself. Then again, some of you have chosen player one. The thing about it is you can't stop a person from coming towards you, and you're going to have to deal with all these scenarios anyway, no matter what you choose. So thinking that, oh yeah, I'm just going to be able to, yeah, maybe right now when you're alone by yourself in your room and there's no one there, right? Let the person come into your energy in the actual physical. You're not going to be like, I'm independent. Get the fuck out of here. No, you're not gonna act like that. You're gonna be nice. You're gonna even if you let them down, you're gonna let them down nice. So again, maybe you feel empowered, but remember, you're just a divine puppet. Even what you're feeling now, divine's implanting that into your mind. Yes, he wants you at a certain time, at a certain place, to receive a certain blessing that has already been laid out to you. Because again, you have the scroll. You know, if you're here, you're on the highest timeline, and you know pretty much what your divine mission is. You gotta build it out this way, but from where you're standing, you can see the this way, right? So again, that I like that comment. I like that. Stay on that, because it's exactly what we saw 3, 4 times already. That you get into this energy and you feel so, and then unconditional love. What is it? You, you went to the corner store and you forgot what you came for. And as soon as they said hello, hello, you never saw this coming. And the next thing you know, it's somebody to love. Oh my gosh, the confirmations are crazy. So, yeah, I mean, keep thinking that. You're being puppeteered in exactly the right. Everything I've said is you're exactly along that line. Mind you, you could have still chose player one, but you won't be able to stop these interactions. And no matter how much you feel like you'll be forceful, you won't be. You're gonna be very nice to everybody. So yeah, whatever. Let's just make sure that this person is. Oh, okay. Right. So anything a person from the past that has hurt you tries to come and say to try to soften a situation and know that yeah, see, it's all bullshit and they're yeah, 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 yeah. Wait, let me get these in order. What is that? Yeah, High Priestess in the reverse, nine of, again, remember this person is lying. In the physical world, when you see this person, they're lying. They're brokered and they're letting you know, they're more unhealthy than they're letting you know. Again, their time management skills and energy allocation into proper channels. Again, they haven't been doing shit with their time over the last, again, whenever this person shows up, when the last time you see them, they're exactly where you left them. They haven't done anything. They haven't progressed in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And again, by the way that they speak, the minute they start talking this you and me type of stuff is where you get turned off, is where this person's mask falls and you see again them as the nine of pentacles in the reverse. They ain't worth shit. um and then again and then it calls it, and then it's like a thing starts to happen where it's like everything starts to make sense to you. It's like, oh, the bullshit that ace of swords in the reverse, right? And then, oh, five of cups. Of course you would say that once that comes into play, like all the bullshit, the lies, you start to see through it. You see this person's all fucked up, and then they try to act like it's me and you, right? It's me and you. High priestess in the reverse. You're like, no. Again, every you look at this person and you see them for who they are. You're very disappointed. I feel like they're very disappointed. And again, this person's gonna try to. I don't know what part their family played in this, but they're all still in cahoots. They're all still cahooting, and I feel like you're gonna know that too. Or this person could say something like, "Oh, my mom misses you," or "Oh, my brother still always talks about you," or "Oh, my sister still has the bracelet you gave." Yeah, I'm gonna curse a little bit. Yeah, fuck your sister and her wrists. There's something here about the fact, and then that turns you off. That's all. That's also like, ugh, you get like this chill up your spine. But they're still in cahoots with these sick family members that you don't like. Their family is the emperor in reverse in their life that lies to them and screws around with their reality. And then they're like, oh, they still love you. They would love if you could come for dinner. It's like, bitch, please get up on your fucking knees, right? Like, the begging has to stop. Like, it doesn't, you can see that I don't like it. Ooh, what did I say? Again, if this person comes in with a Rolex or whatever, again, it's yours. It's yours. There is no sin here. There is, it belongs to you. Whatever they got a little checky check, a little, I like to keep a little 200 tucked in the, yeah, that's yours. If they give it to you, take it and dismiss them. Again, you didn't do anything wrong. They were supposed to give you that. In the grand scheme of this cosmic equation, yeah, they're not allowed to hold on to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, right? They need to give it to you ASAP, and they need to be presented as liking that they did that and really liking it. Don't fake it. So yeah, there, and I feel like yes. Either way, like I said, because there's an Ace of Pentacles on the ground floor. That was like again the seed that sprouted all of this, right? So either way, like I keep telling you, somebody like a good thing is coming. You're gonna get a good thing, and could be two things, because maybe that other person at King of Cups wants to give you something like that too. I don't know, like, and this could just be like a portal or a gateway into their reality. That could be the Ace of Pentacles that you need, right? Like someone is like here, like I'm hearing, and again, I don't want to do the love thing, but this is like you can cuddle with this person or something. Yeah, I don't know, or like fall asleep with this person and it's cool. And that's what I'm saying. Where it's like it's not necessarily going to be like a you're sleeping with a person, or like it's not that you're, or if it's not like it just you're going to be very comfortable with this King of Cups. It's like opening a portal and it's like come into my kingdom, and like it's just nice over there, it's comfortable, it's air conditioned, there's drinks, there's snacks, and like you could just get really relaxed in a, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like that. Could be the pentacle, like step physically into my world, right? There are many, this Ace of Pentacles contains many Ace of Pentacles is again, you come through this main one and like, again, I got snacks, I got drinks, we can go on a date, we could do whatever, right? The physical possibilities of where this could go in the fourth dimension are almost infinite. All you have to do is accept this first Ace of Pentacles, which is like again an invitation to appear physically in my reality. It could be with that person, or for me to appear physically in your reality, and then this leads to all sorts of things we can do in the real world, right? That are all pentacles. And we had that where it seems like you could go somewhere with a person and it's like, let's say you spend money to get in, you spend money to do the activity, you spend money to have drinks and snacks or whatever while you're there, and you leave with a pentacle that is like a memory, right? That's real to you. It's like, wow, I had a blast. And you're kind of looking at all the things you did. It's like, well, damn, the bill, I didn't expect the bill to be like what, but it's not gonna matter because you and a person being together, these kinds of things are out the window. It's not about who pays or whatever. It is about the pentacle at the end. Well, I did all that, but geez Louise, look at this memory that I have, right? And it's gonna be again ethereal pentacle, but something that's real to you. You really did this. You're really gonna wake up tomorrow and it's going to affect your mood and the way you think. When you're having a bad day 5 weeks from that time and you think about that, you're going to be like, that was crazy. You're going to call this person and create a new, that's what I'm trying to say. You're creating a portal that can lead to infinite. All you, whenever you're sad, go into this thing with this person and again, create more happiness. It's something like that. But yeah, very, very, very happy with that Ace of Pentacles. And again, if somebody you don't like offers you something, take it and dismiss them and don't let them guilt you into, well, you can't just say yes I can. Oh, so you're saying it, oh, so this was Indian giving, he didn't really want to give it was conditional, I have to accept this and accept you, okay, take it then. No, I want you to have it, okay, so give me that, get out. It's like you do not have to accept a person that wants to control you, lie to you, just because again they wave something sparkly in your face, whip their thing out, and again try to you don't have to go for all of that, but if someone wants to give you something, you could take that and tell them to, again, that was nice but you can leave, we're not doing anything. If you do that they're going to be pissed off, but let's just make sure. Well, choice to make. Again, you're not going to do anything wrong. This person will try to say that you did something wrong to them. They took my Rolex. They won't say that they came up there and offered it on a silver platter. So it's gonna be up to you. But again, it's not like any. Yeah, see, they'll be waiting for an opportunity to talk some shit and have people believe them. But again, it's not gonna. It can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. If somebody offers you something and you take it, because again, you could always call into question, be like, okay, I don't want it. If it comes with stipulation where I have to associate with you, I don't want it. And they're gonna try to play this. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Should take that shit and sell it, if anything, wearing this person's gift. Yeah, they're already. This person is a sick bastard. This is just a sick bastard. They're one sandwich short of a picnic basket, and a few Excedrin tablets short of a full medicine cabinet. I feel this person's brain has been shredded like lettuce and cabbage. That's Eminem. But yeah, it's like they're almost even thinking about this. Like it's all everything's a scheme. But again, they won't win because they're wrong. It doesn't matter how much you scheme. You give somebody a gift that you want it back, Indian giver, you're wrong. So yeah, if somebody that you don't like gives you something, depending on what it is, if you want to take it free will and discernment, you can. If you don't and you want to send this person packing with the whole kit and caboodle and shebang, you could do that also. Free will and discernment is what I'll say. Ultimately, final verdict on that situation. I won't necessarily. I was hyping it up before, but I won't necessarily say that you should or you have to take it. I'll leave it as you can. You definitely can, and it's of no consequence to you. No matter how loud someone wants to scream from the hilltops that, oh, I gave them this thing, and now they just took it and left, and you see, that's how, doesn't fucking matter. If you don't want someone to not have something, don't present it. That's how it's gonna come off to other people. Like, did you try to manipulate the situation? Because if you gave them something, it's there. That's how they'll be talked to, like an Indian giver. It won't work. You'll still be in this sun energy. None of what they say or what they do is gonna affect you, and they'll be the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, in the Ten of Swords, waiting like for an opportunity to say some shit that people feel like, say something to hurt you, and then people feel it. That's their window of opportunity. But they'll be in the Four of Swords again. They're going to be sitting down, having to accept that they've done all of this, and you're still in the Sun energy. Nobody cares about what they're doing, so they're gonna have to eat that. And that's what I'm saying. Where you can, but free will and discernment. Don't do it just because Natty said. But free will and discernment. You can, and it won't hurt you. It will start a campaign where someone tries again to slander your name, but this doesn't look like it works. It does not work. It does not look like it works at all. They do, despite them really trying. I don't know if I want to see. Well, let's see what this is. That person that's really excited to see you. Again, even if you're waiting at the docks, like this is like okay. Like you may have been thinking about the Six of Cups. This is an actual good person because a lot of people are in the Six of Cups energy, right? Well, two at least. The Emperor in reverse is in that Six of Cups energy, but you don't necessarily have to accept that. Here you have the Knight of Wands. Again, someone's very excited, and they're gonna show up again. They're gonna show up seemingly like they just came in and you're assessing a situation. It's like talking to someone and not knowing, like, having a 10-minute conversation with someone, right? Not knowing the conversation was only going to be 10 minutes. But 7 minutes into that conversation, they're asking you if you want to see them. And you haven't seen this person in like weeks, months, years, whatever, not weeks or months or years. And they just show up, like, again, talking to you as if nothing's changed and like super excited and like, okay, so what you doing at 6 o'clock? And it's like 4:30. You're like, what? Bitch. you just you just showed up, like something like that, because Six of Cups, Three of Wands, the ship doesn't come in, and then all of out of nowhere again, there's still a knock at your door. It's like someone like parachutes in or whatever. Like you're like, this thing is not coming. I waited. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm holding on to this. And this could be like a person thinking like they're waiting and waiting and holding on, and you're not coming. So you know what? Fuck it. And like that's what I'm saying. Someone like parachutes through your roof with a plan already in place, and like so yeah, you have a Knight of Wands that even though they're not coming from the dock, they're gonna ride in anyways. And look at that, there's like constellations. Like, yeah, someone ordered traveling through the stars. They're what I'm getting is they're not showing up in the conventional way, or not in the way that like you expect or that you wanted them to. Oh, okay. No, no, no. I gotta separate these energies. So now you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in this energy, though, in the Six of Cup, Three of Wands. Okay, whew, thank God. Wait, is that a separation of both energies though? Because one of the people coming is like an emotional manipulator that wants to marginalize you into all hell and have you scared and afraid in the corner and only deferring to them for everything that you want to do. Again, you want to drink a glass of water, you're gonna have to ask this person, or be afraid that they'll somehow emotionally abuse you, or in some cases, if they lose control. And again, I'm not like, we don't promote this and whatever, like never any of this. But this is a King of Cups in the reverse. If they ultimately feel like they're losing control, if they feel like they've marginalized you to a certain extent, and they feel like you're breaking free, they could become violent. Or like this is someone that would like throw the toaster against the wall to like prove that, oh, like I will hit you, even if they don't, like to try to like create a physical fear in the environment to ultimately keep you in the corner and always deferring to them. But the problem is you block that person. If that's what they try to do, you immediately put a wall up, or they're behind the wall now. So, but I just want to make sure that this is not this person rushing in with like, because the thing about this person, even though they're big, mean face, they put it down pretty well. Male or female, no genders here. If you let this person in, they will rock your world, and then you'll be all confused and you know what I mean? Because you know why, we're all grown here. So I just want to make sure that this is not this person riding in and like they're trying to overwhelm your senses and like put you into a position where like now you think that this person, again, they're getting a little emotional hooks into you early with, again, a lot of that action. You see what I'm saying? So, but it hold on, because there's still two people here. Okay, no, okay, okay, it's all separated energy. So, counterproductive person with no plans and the material coming towards you. They feel the Six of Cups too. Yeah, I feel like I'm not even gonna. I feel like you're gonna reject this person. They're immature and they have no plans for life or nothing going on. Or again, they don't. They would need your help, and then they would probably just drain all your time, energy, and resources, and still fail. And then where would the both of you be? There's someone like that. Definitely, that's trying to come in. You have this King of Cups again, emotionally manipulator to the point where again they really want you in a head. They really want your heart and your emotions in a headlock. They want you afraid and walking on eggshells at all times around them. And if they feel like they're losing control, they're going to yell or something. They're going to do something in the physical world to create fear that will have you defer to them spiritually at all times. I don't want to have to come in there and remind you who's in charge, right? You're just, where's my dinner, woman? Like that type of person, right? And you're like rubbing their feet and this is cold. And they throw the food on the floor. Like this is the type of person that, but this person's blocked, or you've blocked them, or again they don't really have entry, and if they come in they're gonna be blocked. You're like, oh no, you, I know what you're about. This person's already has to stay at the door or outside. You dirty, dirty dog, you. And then you have this person coming in, like I said, that actually is excited to see you, right? So separated, thank God, because I thought that the person coming in excited to see you was also like it's still there. This King of Cups, they are really good in bed, male or female, right? You got to go watch out for that person. But I just didn't like the idea of them like riding in and overwhelming your senses and like. But it's not. That's not what's happening. They don't have the ability to jump over that wall where they've been put. These are all separate people, right? And with different machinations of why they miss you or feel they should be with you or having feelings of nostalgia. And everyone is in the Three of Wands. So again, this person four of Pentacles, Three of Wands. They can't even leave their house to go to the dock to catch a ship to come towards you. So they're way over there in the blockage. That's what I'm saying. If someone shows up in your reality, you're gonna be like, oh hell no, right away. This other counterproductive immature person, I just don't see what like the way your mind works and the way you operate. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, like you're not going for that. You don't have time for Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Like you're the complete opposite of what this person is and very successful at it. So you're not going to be immature here like, yeah, you know what we should do this summer? We should put the Kool-Aid in the ice cubes and sell the little popsicles. Like, bitch, we ain't gonna make no money doing that. Like, you don't have time for these types of ideas, right? You'll just go to the friggin' surplus, buy a shitload of those Mr. Freezes and just sell that. Like, for, again, 50 cents extra on the dollar per freezy, and you got like 1,000 or a bunch of them, and you would say, you're like, let's do that. We ain't gonna sit down here mixing Kool-Aid and pouring ice cubes and freezing this shit overnight and taking it like, hell no. Right? Whatever you're doing is a better version of whatever they want to suggest, and it works better. And again, this is like exponentials. Not just the Mr. Freezy thing, like you can exponentially like grow on that idea. You would do the freezies and like have another thing selling and like lemonade with vodka for the parents and popsicles for the kids and like whatever this person's saying, they're not there. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Anyway, it's that. And I'm not going to clarify that person, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, because again, they're just useless. I want to take a look more at this Knight of Wands, and then we're going to build on this floor of the reading. Actually, well, we're going to really. They think you don't like them. Hell to the no. To the oh. Okay, wait. That's yeah. They're like, well, like I said, that's why they feel. I feel they're just gonna come. Is this? Yeah, it's like Ace of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed. But you know what? Three of Pentacles. Like I said, someone's just gonna be like, let's pick up where we left off. I know I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think that you love me, or I know you don't love me because you ain't the same with 50 cents around. I know you like 50 with the juju shit. Like again, I can see you over there again. You might be even playing for the other team or whatever that looks like. Well, someone doesn't really know. They're hoping that you're not like secretly hiding someone over there. But they're like, yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. Like, I don't know. The signal is dead, but you know what? Let's collaborate right now. They'll hate it if they see me post you online with me right now. Can I come over and take some pictures in your bathroom? Like, yeah. Or you come here. I will take pictures in my bathroom. No, that'll really get under their skin. Like, yeah, someone sees a situation that is completely absolutely dead, the void of feelings, emotions, or even the thought of that, or again, they believe that because there's no correspondence between you guys, that that's what it means. It's been their experience in the past, like that's what it means. Me and this person were not together, there's nothing happening. But like I told you, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords, they're still somehow showing up in as this Knight of Wands with this Three of Pentacles, like the Three of Pentacles. And remember, I told you, fire to earth. Like we can instantly create something right here. Like we can instantly start something from scratch right here. Or this person feels like it's started from scratch already. They're just coming to get you. They're starting it and they're coming to get you or something like this, right? Okay, so like I said, I'm just doing this because there's definitely, it keeps coming up, there's someone in your energy coming towards you. They want to make an offer. This is a physical offer in the real world, and again, it could go anywhere. It could be a date or just hang out at someone's house or however that looks. Like you and a person put something together. It doesn't matter who pays or how the time or energy is collected to be allocated. It's more important that you guys be in the same vicinity together. Again, outside of that, you could have any number of material offers for work or to make money, or again, someone's like, just yo, reach the gym, I'm coming to get you. You don't have to really do anything but put on your gym clothes. You get an extra workout in here. They're gonna take you out to eat after, and then you're gonna, like they're gonna drop you off. You're gonna be home. You shower. You put on your favorite show. You get straight into your rest and recovery period, and like a thing, something like this were like a great benefit that sticks. Now you and this person go to the gym all the time. You're like, freak, you're always hoping they call you at the time so you can have that same experience.
It's like, again, they call you, they pick you up, you go to the gym. All you have to do is worry about putting on your flyest gym outfit, working out, and then again, we're gonna get some food after. And again, there's that thing where they might pay for you the first time, or you them, or if you guys split the bill, or none of that matters. It's like if you don't got it, they're gonna buy you something anyway. If they're driving, you're gonna be like, you know what, no, 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 you already know this, let me get that for you. Or both of you is like, again, I'm kind of watching my finances this weekend, I can't pay for you, no, that's fine, I'll buy my what's important is that we get lunch together. That's what I mean, where it doesn't matter where the pentacles come from, they just seem to get allocated into the proper channels. And I'm using the gym because I feel like, I don't know, it's feeling like it's a very easy metaphor for us to all again tap into. It could be any number of things, right? Put the energy where it fits, but it could be something like that where a person is like they're very kind to you, and then it fits perfectly in your routine, and you're trying to get that to stick in your routine the way you want it to, and it does, right? And we've had that before too, where you're very busy, and let's say you only have 5 hours a week to yourself. Instead of you were doing like 1 hour a day, you're hoping that like to get 3 hours collectively with this person doing this thing, and then the other times it's like again, it's still all working out. Or you add 3 hours to the time, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do 8 hours a week. I'm gonna do my 1 hour a day, and I'm gonna reserve some time, schedule it in to do this thing with this person because it greatly benefits me. Um, and yeah, it's gonna try to be that same routine, right? So like go work out, eat, come back, shower, rest, relax, recover. And it's like after weeks of chilling with this person, that's what I mean, where something could start small and then turn to something big. Now, if it's not a relationship, again, you need that not you need it, but again, it's a healthy relationship and exists in your life. So now you're calling this person like, what, we working out today? And then that's the relationship there. And it's like, again, always a cutesy type of like, nah, I'm gonna wear the pink outfit because again, I'm just using as a, I don't know why I'm seeing it in my mind as a female, but it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna wear the pink outfit today and whatever. Like, oh no, you think you look flying, and it's like just conversations that build. And again, page of cups, right? Someone's calling you and they're flirting, and like it's in the way that you like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be for sex or love, or it could be something else that you're both interested in, that you're growing inside of, that you do love, and the activity that you're doing energetically, it comes off as adult activity, two of cups between you, right? That's why I keep saying I don't exactly see the love, but I see how something could grow. And then within that, again, it could be that relationship I just talked about, or something that grows into a marriage or a friendship that turns into, it's something like that. But it's definitely a friendship that's very, very, very powerful, that like evolves, right? So again, take it with a grain of salt, or plug it in, take it back to the divine, the most high in your spirit team, pray it up and see where it fits in, like how it all develops, right? And it could be for some of you more than one person, like one person with that gym thing, and then someone else shows up, and then there's like that same kind of thing again, same divine energy, but it's manifesting different for someone else. And then it could be even a third person. You're like, whoa, whoa, I don't even have time for this. And then, you might have, like I said, ending up making a serious choice. So you want to just be, okay, I can't be with any of you. I'm too focused on what I'm doing. Or, I really like you. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go this way, or however that's going to look. But I see this situation shaping up for you in many different ways. Fourth dimensionally, all the pathways are open. But like I said, you're gonna have to take it back to your spirit team and the Most High to see, because there are a lot of you, and again, the energy goes, the receptors are there, they're teaming, but they need to be plugged in, and specifically individually by all of you, right? We're all the cosmic receptors for all of us are open, but how we'll use the divine energy specifically in our own unique ways in our lives, that's the part, again, that's gonna, you're gonna specifically plug in only certain receptors for yourself. Whereas again, we're all staring at the same universal number of receptors that can be plugged in at this time. But like I said, me, the other person, we're all only going to choose certain things. Like I said, the people who are player ones, they're going to entertain all this fun shit, and when they get to the end, they're going to dismiss everybody. Again, some of you have already made the choice. Some of you, you've made that choice, and as you go, your mind will change. And some of you, you're just waiting to again play the game on player two. Either way is fine. What you need to know is, no matter what you choose, same divine energy, just manifesting in different ways. That's all we're doing, right? Don't forget, you get the water, you purify it, you pour it into the next cup. Everything else you get to do on earth is just a bonus if you're doing that. So whether you want to play alone, play with another person, it's fine. As long as you are the divine purifier of the cups, you're passing it on to the next generation of the 144,000. Everything else that happens in your life is just a bonus, right? Or, well, I won't say that, but that is a main part of all the destinies of all the 100. You want to call yourself the chosens, or collective, whatever. That is a main part of our mission. It looks complicated, like we're doing all these things. What we're really doing is taking all the bullshit that the world has, pouring it into our cup, purifying it, and passing it, the pure water, on to the next person or the next generation, so that they don't have to deal with all that confusion and fuckery and bullshit, and they can just make sound decisions from the plane of existence that they're about to stand on next. And then we go behind the veil forever and ever and all time, never to be seen and heard from again. But when we get there are going to be different crowns and celebrations and different rewards that we will receive for the work that we've done, even in some cases that we didn't even think was work that we were doing. This is a very, this is more than 60% of your mission, is to just keep the peace and pass it on. And that's again why the world is. This is again why they say don't be in the world but not of it. Right? It's the hardest thing to do. Everyone eventually falls in love with something down here, and it's all a distraction. But anyway, I'll digress from that. Let's see where you are with this. Okay, well, because this is like the meat and potatoes. It is the meat and potatoes. Let's keep saying the same thing. Again, this period of no contact is gonna cause is bringing a tower to your life on behalf of another person. There's already again here's that talk about it. Someone else is talking about this. Eight of Wands reverse, the Tower. But again, five to clarify, the Five of Swords reverse, the Fool, the Two of Cups. Remember when that first came out, and I'm like, can we make it any clearer? It's like no, someone's coming in reconciliation, and again, that Fool is like again, someone is coming over the docks. Or Eight of Wands in the reverse. Someone is like, despite the lack of rapid communication between you and a person, or fast moving energy between you and a person, despite that, despite being able to fire any bolts, someone's going to fire a bolt from heaven and cause a tower in your life. Like again, they don't have the power to walk across the water, and somehow this Knight of Wands shows up fire dancing on your front doorstep. So that's what I'm trying to, there's very much an energy of like, oh well, you can't do that, and like the Mario, like yeah, okay, jump over that. So a lot's happening. There's I already talk about this, and again, Seven of Swords, and like it's almost like, because how I know this will happen is because again, it doesn't matter what the cards are saying, is the cards are saying, like divine is saying, I'm not saying anything. Divine is saying, look at that person, that's what they're saying. Look at that person, that's what they're saying, that they see this person coming towards you. They don't know when. They're very nervous about it. They're talking about it all the time. It's a tower. And this is someone who had, like again, whoever this Page of Swords is, again, they're Eight of One, they're blocked. They're having a tower moment because again, they know what's gonna happen, but they're not gonna be there to witness it, right? And again, tower, I would assume that if they're gossiping about it and it's a tower moment for them, it's something that they don't want to happen, right? And that comes up a lot too. So it's just with you have so many people all up in your energy. I'm trying to separate them all. I'm trying to make it as, again, I feel like I've done my job. I feel like it, but I'm trying to make sure and make this as again as separated as possible, so you can really see the pathways and not be confused. I don't want these people to, like these energies blending together and we lose track of who they are. It's not important who is gossiping in this Page of Swords energy, just that there is somebody, and again that they need to find something else to do with their time. This is pretty immature of them. But the main thing is that yeah, with this reconciliation that seems to hop into your life, this new two, or this Two of Cups, it could be a revival, could be new again. It's going to start small and it has the potential to go wherever you want it. Yeah, definitely gossip around that, and people, oh my gosh, and there's definitely gossip around that, and people experiencing tower moments because they feel like it's going to happen for you, they just don't know when. And we've seen mad evidence of a person or how they want to do this, and mad evidence of a person and how they want to do this. Again, specific action already secured, and it's like, whoa, yeah, again, definitely. Someone's looking out towards the stars and wishing on. Again, what can I tell you? But that someone really wants this to happen. A good person for once. A good person. A good person. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Hope it's still hot. I really love this cup. You can literally keep the coffee hot for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Okay. All right, Divine. And when was it? Yesterday. One of those days, I actually. Oh, what's it? I don't remember. I'm at a loss for the days. Anyway, I did go on YouTube and check out a couple of the readings and the titles, and yeah, it's a lot of people are getting into this. Again, you have a friend coming, or if you go on YouTube, you're gonna see it's a lover. Your soulmate's about to arrive. I don't know that, but definitely an energy of someone arriving. Yes, someone's definitely coming in. They're definitely there. Or and it's the same, almost the same way. They're on the verge or on the cusp. Or again, you can't see this, or it's all right. It's been hidden from you by the universe on purpose. It's yeah. Definitely everyone in the I don't know what the week was like, but in like it was either yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Anyway, yeah, those titles are definitely speaking to that, and I posted already, right? And a lot of you guys told me you have heard of Clarity with J, a mafia man or a mafioso, or how? Just tell me how. Unless, because I mean, she's from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. But I refuse to believe that she's watching us and curating. And again, I told you about that. It's the hardest thing to do. To make up a reading, like you're better off learning how to read and just letting the shit come at random. You know how hard it would be to throw cards and make this shit up every day, 100 times in a row. The way, like, nobody can do that. No reader can do that. And I mean, you can, but you'd literally spend all day writing stories in the background, or watching readings and like taking notes, and then when the card, like, how would you do that? You'd have like a paper here that you guys can't see, and I'm like reading off of it. Like, your best bet is just learning the basics and reading it. It would be so much easier. Then again, I can't make these stories up. Again, I could, but it would be, I'm not Ian Fleming. Like, I'm not writing a James Bond novel every fucking day, or Lord of the Rings. I'm not these people. So I don't believe that she like watches us or what we do here, and then it's like curating reading. And some of you have said that you've seen that sort of title, and I posted another person. I can't remember the name of that guy, but yeah, like how the did she could she know that? How could she say that? No, oh, a mafia. Yeah, that's what we've been saying. I told you, someone's like attached to something, the corporate America mafia man or woman, whatever. There's something where that thing they can't make a move in their life without their family or the corporation or whoever the fuck that is. The American government, I don't know. They're not allowed to make moves outside of that, and it comes off like a mafia. Not that they extort or do criminal things, but it's like the ties that bind them are that serious. You don't, this is like blood in, blood out. You don't just get out of this family or whatever that looks like. So again, the epic tangent or rant, but I just thought, how the could she? We've been on that. I've been telling you there's a mafia man since we separated your energy. I found those six. It's like six people coming towards you, and like one of them was the mafia man, mafia woman, whatever that looks like. How the hell could that come out? So I'm just saying that to let you know that this energy, whatever it is, when I said that the cosmic day has begun, it's in play and it could happen at literally at any time for any of us. But it's just the main, yeah, it's coming off as like the story number one or story number two right now. Like it's prevalent and it's lining up with summer in a way where that's not making me uncomfortable, but it just makes too much sense. Like obviously, if it's hot outside, we all have the opportunity to go. Like the whole pot is going to be bubbling and boiling. I definitely see how you can have many interactions with a lot of different people, and the energy that you're in now is going to be different than it's ever been before. Like I see how it's all lined up. It's just like in the readings it's still on the, it's always like on the verge, and even the readings and the titles that I see, it's on the verge, it's right there, it's coming, it's about to be, or someone has just waken up to the realization of, like, but I see how it's again culminating. I feel like in the summer there's going to be like a lot of room for things to manifest in the physical world. So just letting you know what I see, and like I told you guys all the time, I'm always watching all kinds of different things in the ethers, and I speak to the clouds and make sure, and so that's something that I definitely see. A lot of the things that we're saying, it's coming this. It's becoming the more prevalent thing, and whether it'll be love or whatever that is, definitely you're coming into an energy where you're going to meet someone and have to make a choice about them. And for some of you, it's multiple people, and once you enter that cycle, it's going to be for a while. You could spend like you can start this could, let's say this starts for you in July, you could spend from that July till the next July making a decision and people coming into your life, and like again, it's really on the verge there. And I just want you to know that everybody sees it and is talking about it, including us. So, that's there's nothing we can really do about the energy. And like I said, I don't think readers are making up readings. And that would be, if you are a reader, you know how difficult that would be to maybe one or two times, but on a consistent basis to make up stories every day. No, you literally have to be like a Hollywood writer writing like a script, like episode by episode. And that would be more difficult than, again, reading some cards just simply basically. So, yeah, epic rant or tangent. We're going to keep going. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter what we do, yeah, you're gonna turn somebody down and make them very sad, but you don't need them. Oh, you're sending somebody back to and back to the devil with you. You're rebuking somebody here. You're sending them back. I'm gonna call it a curse, but it's not. But you're sending them back to hell. It's like, no, you are an agent of the devil, and I will send you home. So you're telling someone the business, and they're going back down there. Like, yeah, there's nothing happening between me and you. Definitely, you have to make a choice. There, you see, right away, they came right. There's their Knight of Wands again. They were over here before too. They were just here. And then look, then there's that person that is either not gonna get the offer because it'll go to shit, or the person that you're looking at them as like, I'm not gonna give you anything because again, you're gonna turn it into shit. Be it the person in this person's energy or your energy. Both these energies again are getting rejected. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, the devil. Like someone's going to hell. And as someone goes to hell, again, this is someone jumping. This Knight of Wands wants to get. They're determined to reach you. Strength, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and like that comes in way again. Whatever, whoever this is that you're rejecting, you're sending them back to go see their master. The Knight of Wands is not is again. I'm not. They're like, no, I'm not a part of any of that. I don't. They know there's useless people. They're leaving this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're jumping over all of this distorted energy to try to be this fool right here. They want to be this fool and the strength, but there's so much separating them from that. And this could be someone saying like, it doesn't matter who you think you're gonna date or what offers that you think you're gonna make. All those people are just gonna hurt you, break your heart. They're no good for you. Someone believes that they're the one for you. And again, they wouldn't mind booming some of the like if there are people in your energy that they can't see, they want to be the one that sends those people to hell. They want to boom those people out of your energy. They feel like even if you feel this person is serving you right now, they're like, get a load of me. That's why this person's not serving you because you didn't meet someone like me yet for the way I want. And I'm not talking like servitude, but you know what I mean? Like things in your life that will serve and won't serve that you will eventually have to release. This person is like whoever or whatever situation you're in. Trust me, you're not marrying that person. You're going to eventually release them. In fact, you should release them now because trust me, you're just going further and further down this road that leads nowhere. Who you need in your life is me. It's me. You need in your life is me. Now, they're just a Knight of Wands. I wouldn't believe them if they said that, but they have good intentions. Oh, yeah, this person wants to gas you up on octane. Yeah, they really do. Four of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually like again, someone who's like, let's take a picture together. Even if you're not a couple, right? There's someone who they want to humiliate. Again, that Five of Wands, whoever this King of Wands in the reverse, whoever was keeping them away from you, they want it clear and is broad day that they're with you. It's like more and more and more of what you like. This person is just not. I'm telling you, someone wants to like nonstop. Someone wants to be the magician. They have everything they already need and all the methods at their disposal to just do whatever you like, be whatever you like, give you more and more of what you like. Compliments, experiences. Again, this is emotional overflow. Someone wants to present you with cup after cup, ace of cups after ace of cups after ace of cups after ace of cups after ace of cups, all day. And it's in the face of a King of Wands that again, there's that Five of Wands. There's that conflict from the beginning, right? That this is what the curtain was, right? Someone was creating this to keep you and a person separated. But now someone wants wants to do this Ace of Cups campaign on you in the Seven of Swords in the reverse. In the place and in front of the person in the middle of the conflict, they want this person to see it, to see it. While we're fighting with each other, I want you to see this clearly that I'm out in the open doing the thing I want to do exactly as I want to do it. And again, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, and it's like you stay over there and watch and feel bad about it. What do you think about it? I know you're like, again, this is, they want to do something specifically to stir this person's emotion. This person is casting freaking what do you call that? Whirlpool. This magician is casting whirlpool on this King of Wands in the reverse. They're gonna stir the emotions in them in such a way they won't be able to control themselves. And it's, again, it's to tear down this veil of conflict that you've put up. Like, again, I'm already at ends or at odds with you, so I don't really care about how you. And this is, again, a control freak that wanted things done their way, that didn't really have. It's like they're trying to tell this person stay away from you and do this, do that, but they don't have a vision for themselves or what they're telling this person. And King of Wands in the reverse, they're telling you how to handle, like, okay, I have a crush on someone, what do you think? And you're taking advice from a fucking whore. Right? All this person does is sleep around and seduce people purposely. They know their power. This is what they want to do. This is a person who, again, like I said, this is more of that community. Their legs is wide open, or they're that pit bull with that little pink thing hanging out. Like, this is what they do. And they want to tell somebody, and it's causing conflicts in this person's love life, or, again, it just could be anywhere in this person's life in general. They're taking advice from a whore, and that the whore is telling them don't come toward, male or female, no genders here, it doesn't matter. They're telling them don't go towards the collective because this, that, and the third. And someone is like, no, that was complete bullshit. And again, you had me going devil. Like, they had them attaching to people who didn't serve them, right? Making offers that constantly landed them in the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Like, they're waking up again. What, how's that future song start? Who are you again? And why are you in my bed? Like, there's a bunch of, like, waking up in the morning, not remembering the night before, or who that person is. Like, you're leading me into your whoreness, right? So now this person is like, I'm not saying that someone did that, but again, that would have been the end all be all of following this King of Wands devil in advice. Right? You get no offers. You get the map that constantly leads you to just digging. There is no treasure here. There is no X marks the spot, or wherever you go to X marks the spot. Wow, it's funny that I said that, right? The 10, the X, if you go to X marks the spot, you'll be unhappy. You're not going to find anything there. This is not, this island is not paradise, right? And again, I'm going to attach you to this. I'm going to make this, again, the unspoken thing that follows you around. All, if you follow this person's advice, that's where you're going. You'll be attached to this sort of, I don't know, dating history, and you won't be able to get out of it. But with all of that, again, a fight started. Someone wants to, like, I feel like, take a picture, or because someone is seeing something. Seven of Cups potentially online, right? Because this could be like doom scrolling, looking for, like, the right thing to look to watch, not seeing, not this, not that, and it's like all of a sudden a picture of you and a person, or, like, checking stories, and it's like, oh, what, like, me and them are fighting. Let me see. It's like, what, they're with them. This could be something like that. Seven of Swords. I'm not even gonna hide it. I'm not hiding shit. I'm out here in front of the army telling them what I'm gonna do or what I'm doing, and no one really seems to have a problem with it. And this is like Three of Wands. Someone, like, didn't want that ship to come in, or doesn't want that ship to come in, and now they're seeing this and they're like, they're in shock. They're overwhelmed by what they're seeing, right? They don't know what to think or what to do or what the next choice should be. Or, again, should I feel angry, sad? They don't. Their emotions are, like I said, someone's going to cast whirlpool on that person, and again, their emotions inside will spin in that fashion, and they won't be able to control it. Someone will be sucked down into a pool of their emotions, and they're made of fire, so they're honestly not going to like how that feels. They're made of fire and dealing with a lot of fire, so they're not going to like how that feels. Again, it's the equivalent of dousing the fire with water, and you that and now it's all smoke. That's where someone's plans, machinations, again, their vision for someone's future is going up in smoke. I guess I'll just get a couple of more of these. I'll get you guys out of here. I won't keep you too long because I think I'm gonna go have breakfast, and I got another surprise for you later on, anyways, that I won't mention. Oh. The universe is, again, I don't know, I keep saying the universe is doing the big one on someone behind the curtain. Oh my gosh. They're hurting somebody here. oh my gosh, they're hurting them, and they're like, that's no, it's like this person's got crimes. Oh my gosh. So because this last spread is all major arcana. uh, Hangman in reverse is the Tower, Temperance reverse, High Priestess, Justice, Empress in reverse. Who's getting fucked up? who who has been so bad that they gotta get like held down and jumped by the angels? Like, what is that? And don't get me wrong, the divine is like, again, this is divine intervention. This is what's supposed to happen right here. Someone's been really, really bad. They're nervous about this. They can't put something back into order or the way it's supposed to be or the way it was. They're praying and heaven won't help them. And they're going through, again, they're going through it right now. And it's is all hidden. And it's, again, High Priestess Justice. It's like, okay, fair enough. The divine is at least giving them the grace to, okay, you can hide it, but you're going to go through it. Right. And then, again, I feel like they're being stripped of, like, okay, you can hide this part of it, right? The internal, what you're going through, fair enough. But how you're seen, you won't be able to hide that. You can't hide this. You're gonna have to go outside and be the Empress in the reverse, and everyone's gonna have to see you, and you're gonna have to treat people like that. And again, they're gonna react to it naturally, right? So if you make more people dislike you, like it's too late to try to play like you're something other than you're not. So you're gonna have to go outside and be whatever you're convicted of being, is what the divine is saying. And now this is gonna cause a lot more people to turn away from you, dislike you, but again, there's nothing that you can do at this point but serve out this sentence as the Empress in the reverse. So someone is meant to be sort of lazy, counterproductive. They kind of want everyone to worship and praise and do what they say just because they feel like they're in the position of power. They're not. They're not growing anything. They're not adding anything to the equation, the environment. This person's divine connect. This person's connection to the divine frequency has been. They're blocking it. They've taken their own frequency receptor off. They've shut down their own antenna. So they're not hearing or intaking any symbols yet. They're operating on Earth as if they are all the time, right? And the divine is like, people are going to see that, again, you're not connected to me, and the things that you do are of your own volition, fruition. Again, these are earthly bound machinations, and we call it, and ambitions that you have. You don't have any connection to the cosmos or your divine purpose or what's supposed to actually happen in the grander scheme of things. Everything you're doing is for yourself. You're very selfish, very lazy, again, counterproductive, and you feel like, again, all the resources of the empire should flow back to you just because you're sitting on some type of a makeshift throne. So the divine is like having someone being seen. This high priestess is not going to serve this person. The high priestess is being told, and again, this is a cosmic force. It's not a person or anything in this instance. But the high priestess is being told, it's like when a person's verdict is read, and it's like the stipulations of their, what do you call that when you, like you're being remanded to a certain facility, right? Someone's getting the time, right? They're getting the years. And it's like, yeah, when they're remanded to whatever, I'm saying like spiritual jail, when they're remanded to whatever spiritual jail they're supposed to go to, um, it's not going to be a necessity that everyone, like, again, there's an internal part of it that you can keep hidden. If you're in shambles over this, you can maintain your tough bravado or whatever it seems like you're like on the surface. But the truth is, everyone's going to know that's fake. They might not know how, again, torn out the frame, how ripped to shreds you are internally. But at the same time, it's like you're not going to be experiencing a lot of success, and that bravado on the outside is not going to have the same effect, right? They're going to know that, again, you're low, or I'm getting peace, oh shit, but I don't want to just knock this person off the table. But again, whatever they smell like is what they're gonna be, right? They won't be able to lie or get out of it. So who you are will be seen, and how you, like, you can still, I guess, sort of front, but people are going to know you're fronting. So it's up to you. Anyway, this is someone's spiritual jail sentence. I don't know why this had to come out like this. It seemed to have nothing to do with anything we talked about previously, as it came out as six major arcanas in a row. Which, wow. And then I'm not going to take that, but because there was four of pentacles on the bottom before, and that was like, okay, so maybe somebody is like, okay, they've been knocked down several pegs, and it's like, now this is what they have to. Okay, they're like, okay, it can't get any worse from here. They're clinging on, and they're seeing how, okay, like, I'm going to try to go up from here, right? If that's what they're trying to do, because again, they're going to spiritual jail. There's no telling how long this process is going to, like, how long they'll be down there. Like, don't think that, because, and again, like that emperor in the reverse, I do terrible, 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 terrible things. because I wanted to, and no one can stop me. And you're gonna have to all suffer the pain until I say I'm ready to stop making you feel pain. Oh my God, I got hurt. It needs to stop right now. Like the divine may be the one with its foot on your neck now, and you're gonna have to suffer the pain like you made other people suffer. So yeah, something like this where because you want it to be over now because you got your spiritual jail sentence you're like okay I did a dark night of the soul last night like okay I cried all night I'm very sorry it's like it doesn't you don't just to get out of it because now that's what you want that's how you got into this in the first place it's the same thing with this person you know you want to control the flow of power as long as it benefits you the minute it hurts you want to control the flow of power again to get out of that doesn't work like that doesn't work like that. You only get one chance to control the flow of power. After that, you get swept. If you do the wrong thing after that, you get swept up in the current, and you've got to swim in this rough current. Again, thrash around in the black water for as long as the divine says you have to. You don't get to choose whenever, and that's what I'm saying. Where all the attempts to try to be like, forgive me, I'm sorry, or whatever, it's for now, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. Your sentence is to be the empress in the reverse. No one wants to serve you, come around you, help you, because again, they know if they empower you in any little bit, you'll go right back to being this selfish, ruthless person. So the divine is like, again, you're gonna have to sit with that for a while. And this is your jail sentence, sun in the reverse. Again, it's like going to school, and the first day they're piling all the work on you, and all you can see is that the semester ends like way down there. You can't even think about the ending. Now you've got to go through this rough time. You got to study, stay up all night, take Adderalls, and in the grand scheme of things, with everything, you're doing this to get good grades. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. It's not about the staying up and the studying. And again, make sure you pass that next test. So this is the position someone's putting themselves in, and divine is saying this is justice. You can hide how shattered you are or in shambles, but who you are on the surface must be seen, and you must operate in that energy. Jeez, little waist getting rough out there. Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to get too much on it. Get Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups. I mean, yeah, someone is again. You're being seen, and that was someone in the very beginning, right? Didn't I say that? Where are they? Yeah, yeah, with that Knight of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands. Yeah, she's down here. Exactly. This could be the same person, or like I said, there was a lot of evidence of energies running parallel, or people being in situations that don't know each other, but it's the same exact situation, right? Same divine energy, and they've used it to manifest these terrible things for themselves. And now, while someone might be fighting with their boss, someone could be fighting with their brother or their spouse, or you see what I mean? But it's all the same principalities that challenge them. Now they've put themselves in this energy right here. Uh, okay. You know what? I never done this before. You gotta mention my again. Okay, wait. Give me that. Can't be. Yeah. Okay. You're. Oh my gosh. So again, you're right now. You're in the energy of royalty, regalness. You're coming off as like, this is what I'm trying to say. You're the Three of Pentacles always, and like you're always one of those pages, the least likely candidate. Again, you are coming off as the heir to the throne. The again, you're very not to be fucked with. You're very combative. You're the heir to the throne that knows that they're the heir to the throne, and you're like dying to take your position to like change the empire accordingly, right? You're very capable, you're very intelligent, and you're very much on your mission. People are very much afraid because you're also the like you're let's say overall in totality, you're also one of the most beautiful in the kingdom. You're one of the most beautiful and one of the strongest warriors, and also the heir to the throne at this time is how you're being seen again energetically. People expect that good things will happen. Well, like, see, you're taking your actions. You're good. You're good. You look at this as part of the plan. If it's hard, I'll again whistle while you work, or sing to the not the music. It's like you're singing in a difficult time while you take action. Things aren't easy, but you're like that do 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 do. You're doing that Andy Griffith. Yeah, you good. Wow, like you can't be shaken. Okay, I see why people are so intimidated. Because not only that you have a positive, this is like action or an aura of fire. Like, oh, okay, so and right outside, and this is why it can't penetrate you. So you do have like conflict, rivalry, disagreements. Potentially for some of you, conflicts in the home or conflicts with people who are like very close to you. Again, family, friends that are in your inner circle, not necessarily inner sanctum of your chambers, but they're not on the fringes of your energy. They're sort of in that mid circle, that right before you get to that inner circle. Like, yeah, it could be conflict with people like that too. Uh, I feel like you don't want to cooperate with people because you see, we already know that you see a lot of people as counterproductive or Page of Pentacles in the reverse, not actually having a plan that goes anywhere, right? Or again, they want to freeze ice cubes. And again, we could just go to the place and buy the popsicles for cheap, a shitload. And okay, I'm gonna make some homemade lemonade, limonade, whatever. I'm gonna put a little bit of vodka in that. Look, now we got adult drinks and we got. And when the kids are like, "How come we can't get lemonade?" We just be like, "No, no, lemonade is for the adults, baby. You can get. Look at this. We got lemon, lime popsicles. We got the green, the purple. It's like that." And you see what I'm saying? You're looking at someone's plans as like this tomfoolery, bro. Go sit down or come work for me. Like, um, yeah, there's a lot of arrogant, reckless, and volatile behavior. But you're in this bubble, you're in this action bubble of peace, harmony, unity, love, reciprocity, connection. If nothing else, these are the only things that you will let pass. Oh, wow, your firewall, right? Your wall of protection is, even if it's like, because the environment may not just be all of that, but you're internally, you're good and you're taking actions in a time or a situation where you should be more frustrated or should be more susceptible to the conflicts and the disagreements and whatever. But again, you're not letting part of your fire is happiness, right? Excitement, joyfulness, rejuvenation. This is again, you see the, you see the small rewards and you accept them as blessings too. This is a large part of why people are getting the shit kicked out of them, because they'll say, Divine, I want $1 million. I want $1 million. And Divine is like, okay, they give them a small opportunity to meet someone who has opportunities. But then they be like, oh, this person doesn't like what I like. Oh, they're into this. Oh, they're a bitch ass. They're this and that, and then they blow the opportunity. Right? You want them. They what they want is the check to just show up, signed by Divine. They can take it to the bank, and again, get on with their sinful whatever they want to do. But Divine is like, no, I need you to do some work along the way first to clear out who you are, and I need to put you in contact with like a network, because this is how, again, this is how, once you have that million, you have that 10 of Pentacles, how you make it work for you long term, right? How you exponentially capitalize upon that. But again, people don't want that. They want the money all, and then they want Divine to leave and leave them alone. So not taking the small blessings. You could have made a friend there. That friend had connections. You would have met those connections. Then a whole world of possibilities could open. But because you took that blessing and you said, this is not the $1 million I want, Divine, you threw it back in their face. This is why. This is why you will be hurt now. You don't take that lightly. But anyway, you're not in that energy. You're taking even the small things, right? Someone saying hello, thank you, whatever, laughter, anything, you're taking them all as blessings. And make no mistake, these are the blessings. They're just as real as $1 million. Someone shaking your hand and saying congratulations or thank you for doing that. Although you go home and you sleep at night and you're in the same place that you were, say financially, materially, whatever, the next day, make no mistake, you received a huge treasure, and you have to start looking at life like that, or a lot of this isn't going to make sense. You're going to say, I heard 50,000 readings and nothing ever happened for me. No, a lot of shit happened, but you were just like, okay, but when do I get to be a Hollywood superstar and everyone loves me? And no, 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 there were steps towards that, but you ignored all of that because you didn't. When you want to pray and then tomorrow it shows up, it won't be like that. The first portal might show up tomorrow. If you fail to walk through that portal, again, you're not going on that pathway. You have to start looking at life like that. You never know what the good thing, and we know that because again, someone will see you do something from far away, and they'll start to think, shit, really in my heart is the will to do good things. Like, wow, that person just got up out their seat and just did that. Like, next time I'm gonna do it. You don't know. These are also great treasures. You must see life like this. Or again, you're gonna think that every reading is or and not even just readings, anything you hear, anything the Most High tells you, you're gonna feel like it has to be grandiose or it wasn't the thing. No, 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 no. Like I said, the woman saying, I ordered pizza, I'm a bad mom. And the kid saying, no, you're not. You're a great mom. Hey, yo, say it out loud. It's like, huge blessing. Can you imagine how that would, to this day, I can imagine how she walks through the earth. And that's a reel that's like world famous. So you can imagine how she feels, people telling her, like, no, don't count any part of it out. Try to be present for the whole journey. Again, like Yeshua, The only way to get the game finished on 100% is to do every special mission and every time get every tiny little bonus. It's not easy to do. But I'm telling you, you got to open up your mind to seeing that treasure is more than just material things, or sometimes, again, it's that kind word at the moment when you needed to hear it from the least likely person, or again, whatever that's going to look like, right? Okay, so you're behind this firewall of like things have to be positive in order to enter, and then outside of you, again, we already know there's a lot of tension and conflict, and but these are people stewing in their own juices. Now, I do have to say, and this is goes back to that you there is gonna be another warrior here. While you are this regal warrior, heir to the throne, this is also someone else here that respects you all right. This is like Augustus and Marcus Agrippa, right? Augustus, the first Roman emperor, right? Julius Caesar put him on. Octavian. Um, his right hand man was like the general that used to like run the army and do. He was a bad motherfucker. He won straight up hella battles just like that, and he was Octavian. He was Augustus's best friend, right? So Augustus is this heir to the throne, and he's already with Marcus Agrippa. They grow up together, and like when he gets on, he puts him on as the main guy. I feel that's what I'm saying. I can't tell if this is going to be because those two they might have well have been a love affair. How close they were when he found out Marcus Agrippa died. He got dressed and rode out to where he was and went to go get him and bring his body. But like again, and this is the number one guy, right? This is the emperor of the whole Roman Empire. And he goes out to get this one guy because that's again his bestie. You could say lover, but again, it's his companion, his partner through life, no matter what. They did so many things together that were successful. And again, he was like an older, he's like, I think it was like 50, I think it was in his 50s when he died. And for that time, which is like, again, you're pretty up there. But there's like partnership, a bond, a friendship, connection, mutual respect between you. And then that's what I'm saying, where there's someone that you're going to see that is very much like you, where you're this heir to the throne warrior. Like there's a sort of, you could have other responsibilities other than just commanding the army. Someone here commands the army, but you guys bond on that, right? You're both warrior spirits at heart. So it's giving me like this, again, broader framework, but that's the best example that I can give. It's like you're meeting your Marcus Agrippa, like your companion for life. That's like you and them are gonna go really far, whether this is love or not. And like I said, they were men, best friends, but in terms of like, I see how energetically they would have definitely came out as the lovers. You see what I'm saying? It's very hard to tell, and there are no genders here. So again, this could be a opposite sex companion that work. That's what I'm saying. It could turn into that. For some of you, it's a best friend, or but again, you definitely have someone coming into your energy that's like a lot like you, but not exactly like you. You guys are gonna kind of bond over that. And there's that you letting them because they present the code of peace, harmony, unity, love, reciprocity, connection. You have connection twice. Excite being again, as we know, someone's super excited to see you joyful, feeling rejuvenated. Like they have the code to get past that firewall. They don't get burned because they reciprocate the same fire as the force field. So they walk through. People that think they're fire, but they're conflict fire, rivalry, they're arrogant fire. They're gonna hit that and get burned or get rejected, right? This person has the correct code to again bypass your firewall, like I said. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's shielding computers, or again a force field. Now you should know again, people they don't want this to happen. They're talking against it. They're thinking, planning against it. They want vengeance against whatever this is, and this is more of that again. Energies outside of the bubble. They're stressed. They feel like this, but they ain't stopping shit. They feel like you know what? Again, it's the thing I really, really, really want, but I can't never have it. Again, I'm evil inside or something. I got something where again I can only get so close to this thing before I wreck it. So because you have it, I must destroy it. I can't stand to see any of this exist in the environment and me not be the one that's in control. So yeah, it's definitely something like this. These people, like I try to tell you, like people are very sick. They're very like, and not like I mean, like they need help. These are like sick people, not ill. Like these are sick people because you have to understand how they have normalized this behavior over time. So it's like Morpheus said, they'll attack you for not being like this. What do you mean you don't want to go over there and take your neighbor's house, sex off his wife, beat up his kids, and just take over? What do you mean? It's conquering. That's what we're supposed to be doing out here. No, motherfucker. No, we're way past that shit. What are you talking about? Like, again, some people they can't, and then if they can't do that, then they got to destroy everything. I can't have it all. Then it all has to be destroyed. I got to be the king. I got to be the one that everyone defers to, the champion. And I'm gonna curse a little bit. I got the biggest dick and the most money and the biggest house and the biggest. Everyone has that mentality. How is there gonna be anything left for anyone? That's what I'm saying. These are sick people. They've internalized this logic, and their lives have not developed along this line. So they're extra like impulsive and like on edge to do something at all times, whatever. It's so easy to tempt these people with anything. They'll come out and they'll lie and they'll do whatever to anyone that they care about just to be in this energy for just a little bit. It just feels so good. Oh, what a release. Oh, that felt so good. My life is so stressful. I hate it here. Oh, I gotta go back and deal with the wife and these kids. I mean, we're just using a man as a broader framework. It could be anything. And it's like again, that mentality is extremely toxic. You know why? Because you curated that life like again, why you married them if you don't love them? Why you have them kids if you don't? That's what I'm trying to say. You curated this life for what? That's a huge sin. You've involved people in a situation. The children especially. You created a life and put them in a situation that you hate. And so you're going to spend, no matter what you do, you're going to spend 35% of that person's life abusing them. Just again, off bat, you don't even have to think about it. You're going to abuse them. But because again, you have that thing that you have to feed that you can never tell them about. They wouldn't understand it, but you got to go and be part demon at some point. There's that. So if you don't know, again, feel free to just understand that you're winning right now because you don't have that inside of you. Yeah, people are again, they're very stressed out. They don't want to admit that this is the key. This is what it is. That's why they feel like the way they feel. A bunch of people, they're stressed up out because they can't get out of that energy. And again, anything outside of them that gets outside of that, they must destroy it because it's what they truly want. Gross. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So you and a person definitely being of two people, being of one mind, blind trust connection to another's true self. Communication without words, a common goal unspoken. First card out. Everything I've been saying, right? First one. Change. There's no way. There's no way this deck mimics any of the decks. I created this deck, so there's no way it can tap into the tarot. And as I said earlier, there's no way to make these stories up. It's just again, you see me shuffling in the card. There's no way to make this up. So again, it's in the energy. I'm telling you, a definite you and a person coming together. Look at this. They gotta be. They just gotta be here, right? They just have to. Again, just know people are sitting around getting wasted in their time, getting wasted, and wondering why things are happening for them, or why, again, why they're not getting a great person like you're getting, or why they're not getting a great person like this person is getting. In like again, ergo you. This is all confusion. This is the conflict and the lack of cooperation, arrogance, reckless, volatile, egomania, hubris, pride, arrogance, ignorance, seeking to control narratives and public perception. Again, around what's going on in a relationship or a relationship that they don't have that they wish they had. That again, I'm gonna wreck this. Just know I'm gonna, at the minute you go public, I'm gonna be the one in the comment section in secret talking all the shit because I gotta destroy this thing before it gets off the ground. um Ooh, I think someone wants to come and tell you about this, but again, there's some other things that they're worried about talking to you about. Or again, it could just be again that time elapsed between you and a person, and like this is why they have to just bust in like nothing, like it's been you and them the whole time. Uh, but you're getting a deluxe combo of manifestations, multiple wishes, dreams coming true, more than one blessing, getting what you want, and then you also have again abundance, happiness, feeling content, satisfying results, things working out, a reward for patience, alleviation of stress, and fulfillment. But as you have this coming towards you, as oh wow, you have airdrop at the bottom again. Something's coming in. And you're doing good. Triple threat on the planes of manifestation. Again, don't take this the wrong way, but bitch, keep going. Male or female, no genders here. If you're listening, keep fucking going. Oh my god. None of what happens next will be easy, but it will be necessary. Good luck. Like I told you, it could just be a time of again locking in. Don't take this as a period of loss. You're getting, again, remember, people are, they're watching you. So you're getting things done and you will continue to get things done. I don't gotta stress it. Don't feel like this is a race. I told you, go collective, go. And they haven't found a racetrack yet. They don't know. And you go, you go, you go, because you won't go, we don't go, we don't go, we don't go. Like, continue to kill it. Like, they don't even know that it's race day. They don't know where the cars are. They don't have the pit crew or whatever that looks like. People are generally confused. So keep it to stepping, stepper. Is that what they think? Ooh, yeah, I'm telling you, you're about to get a contract that's about to shock the shit out of you. You're gonna be blindsided by new information. And again, whoever said that before, whatever you think, expect ego death. Right. I don't need nobody, and I'm gonna wait till they come. I can't wait to reject them. Yeah, ego death incoming. Right. You turned around, you turned away from that, and it's gonna be there too. And it's about to rock your world. Oh, okay, okay. You see somebody as a, okay, who is that? Who is that? Because you have this person that's like their last ditch efforts to try to, I don't know, man. You're already performing at the highest level. I don't know if this person want to attach themselves to your ankles or something. I don't know. They want to like coattail ride. You're coattailing that long. Like, are you on the coattails or not? Like, or are you wrapped around my ankles or not? Like, again, I'm going places, so I don't know what this snake thinks they're doing. Like, they're an obstacle, a waste of your time. They're trying to remain hidden. You see them, like, you know their motives and what they want out of life. You're like, oh my god, like, this is like, again, childish behavior to you. Or like, well, this is what you guys are wasting the good air, food, and water on. Like, again, I don't know why I keep saying this. Bitch, get a life. I don't know why that one keeps coming out. I don't know who in there talks, who in the comment section talks like this, but again, I'm feeling your energy, and it's like, no, fool, like, you're not doing anything. Like, or again, are you riding my coattails? Okay, stay there. Like, you're not slowing me down. I'm busy. Like, again, you want to just eat the crumbs that fall from my plate. Like, again, you're not doing anything. Are you gonna be by my feet eating the crumbs or not? Don't think that you're like a distraction or you're holding me back, bitch. I don't I don't know what these people are thinking about. And somebody is trying to lie. Like, again, people see you for what you are, who you are, the things you're doing. Oh my gosh, yeah, some people are facing a lot of obstacles. Like, people see you for who you are, what you are, but people are still trying to slander, belittle your name, and like, you're watching a movie with someone, and okay, okay, you're watching a movie, and like, the hero wins at the end, and someone is like, as the movie turns off, and they're going on and on and on about the villain winning. That nobody saw that. That didn't happen. It was not on the screen. Like, that's what I mean. Someone's like trying to lie about you, and it's like, what? Like, someone's holding up your picture, like, look, look, look. And they're still trying to lie or whatever that is, and it's like, ugh, like, someone's annoyed. This could be the person who's annoyed. Like, someone wants to bring a contract to this person being described, and that again, someone's being described, and clearly you can see the truth, and someone's like still trying to throw lies or dirt on them. Whoever the person with the lies and dirt getting thrown on them, like, they have a contract coming towards them. Like, again, it's going to be shocking and blindsiding, right? Because this person's already a captain, moving with confidence, wisdom, foresight. They're already a respected person in the environment, and even though they're in this sort of high flying energy, they're still very empathetic. Like, again, this person is, what do you say? They're worried about the crawling ant as well as the leaping antelope. Like, no, no, no. This person, they're not closed off or evil or mean. No, they care about, this is King of Cups. This person is on the way up, and they're still leading with their heart and leading with their heart again. They're still helping people on the way up. They're pulling people up as they go, even maybe some of these snakes and fakes, but again, they don't care. If you want to follow this wake of energy, yeah, you'll probably come up, but don't think that you're influencing the wake. You're just another boat in the, or whatever, in tow. That's what I mean, where someone thinks that, like, waiting at your feet for crumbs to fall and taking the crumbs, like, oh, you see how strong I'm getting off of eating your crumbs. Bitch, I ate a meal. You will never be as strong as me. Right? Like, I don't know. That, anyway, that person, this is looking like you. You have, again, we've been talking about this the whole reading. Someone wants to make an agreement with you. Now, this thing, let me take a look at this though. Compliance by way of well, no, we don't want to be compulsed, but I feel like if this comes with certain responsibilities, it's not something that you can't meet. So I don't know if you're gonna feel. Well, every contract is a compulsion, or is compliance by way of compulsion. It's something you're signing up for. You can't like when you're tired, you got to do a thing or whatever. Like it's completely out of your control. Because you signed on. Like you give this is giving your word, like not a promise. You got to show up, or again, it looks bad on you. Um, yeah, again, I'm not saying something could just be very serious. I'm not saying that they want to control you, but you're gonna have to take whatever this is serious and pencil it in on your schedule, and it will. In that way, it will have a certain level of control over you. Yeah, and you'll have to keep your word and adhere to whatever policies you sign up for. Now, like I said, this is not something that you don't want. So I'm just letting you know like the seriousness of it. If it seems like a little bit like tense in what I'm saying, it's not like that at all. It's someone's offering you something, and you're making an agreement and giving your word that you'll show up and do your part. And that's what I mean. Where like by that metric, you are like compulsed to comply. Why would you give your word if you don't want to? In the interim, you won't get involved. So I feel like, and this is something that's like because like the way they see you or the way you work or like you're very responsible or you produce a lot of results or there's something like that where someone wants to offer you a contract based off of this and people are lying to them and saying don't because this person's going to be a bust or but everything this person sees about you is like how the fuck could this bust. This person's like they're this Bob Ross and you're like okay Bob Ross I want you to paint some pictures for my museum exhibit just like three portraits right and you watch Bob Ross paint a picture in 1 hour every day. And people are like, no, if you invite Bob Ross to that, it's gonna be a bust. He's not. You're like, how the fuck is Bob Ross gonna fuck up painting? Right? Like something like this. And so the contract is coming towards you like that, and people are trying to lie and get in the way. And again, that could be that conflict that is acting as a curtain. I don't know if this is that thing. But like I said, you're going to be involved with someone, and again, with this mind meld, two people of one mind, it could very well be that someone's coming towards you already compelled to take action towards you, regardless of what the outcome is. And that's more of what we saw with that night. That's sort of like the communication or whatever that it is dead. But they're going to come in as if you guys have been like they saw you yesterday, right? Like they saw you just yesterday. So yeah, they want to do this regardless of how they feel. And I told you, you intimidate somebody, but they're gonna stare you in the eyes anyway. And even though you're firing those fiery bolts of fire and lightning, they're gonna accept it. They're not gonna let themselves be overwhelmed. Now, be on the lookout also for again this snake at your feet or whatever that is, right? They might come in and try to offer you something like, "Oh, I think we should work together on this project," and this is going to shock you also, and you're going to be like, "What?" Again, you're not strong enough. You eat crumbs. You can't like, okay, I want to help you, but you see, in order to do this thing you're doing, we'd have to be outside for at least 12 hours a day working. Bro, you eat crumbs. You're not gonna have the energy to do that. Like I can, if you want me to go outside and do this thing for you, but you're not gonna be able to do this. Yeah, and yeah, like this is an ego death for them, or there's some kind of weirdness in the contract, and you catch on to it, and you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. And you kind of outline to them that they're being a little sneaky snake. And again, they're watching you. They see this Bob Ross energy around you. I don't know what I don't know what they're gonna try to do, but this ain't the one you want. And I gotta tell you that it could be coming in both ways. One, it seems to be coming from an alternate dimension. Even this snake at your feet is in your timeline now. They're in the same dimension as you right now. They're close to you or near to you, or again, they could come in, right? This other person is coming in from a different timeline. They're quantum jumping towards you. This person where you're going to be of two minds with them. Now be careful because this person here, the snake, they want all these things. They want all the same things. Okay, so now, okay, I was gonna let you go, but now I gotta check. I need to separate these energies. Snaky McSnakerson. And because this other person doesn't have a body, they're just energy. The Snaky McSnakerson, I see them. They're a snake. Uh, this other person is, they don't really have a, they're just energy here. I wanna stay all night, I wanna run to you. Yeah, I wanna run to you. Mm, there you are. Damn. So whoever that is, they're coming in slow. Or okay, hold on a second. Now this person came out first. The Fool, Five Pentacles reverse, the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, they might not get to come in from out the cold. They're gonna not for lack of trying, not for lack of trying. Or again, they may present you with some offer to try to. I don't know. It's like we can make money doing this, but it's only Five Pentacles, and it's like, yeah. Again, you're the Fool. Six. I mean, only one of us may be able to actually do this thing, whether it brings in or makes anything or not. Only one of us could actually has the strength to make this happen. You again, you are a non-factor, my friend. You may be just making a suggestion that you've done your part now as the actual work or whatever it's going to take to do whatever this person is thinking that they want to contract you for. Again, you'll end up doing all the work. They don't have any resources or end materials, money, whatever you want to look like. They don't have the energy. They're not in shape enough. They can't make the journey. They cannot do this for whatever reason. Now, outside of that, like I said, there's another person, two people of one mind, someone moving very slow and someone very excited to move very quickly towards someone else. And again, don't laugh at my drawings if you're new here. As you can see, you have and it's him and her. There's no genders here. You have two people having a mind meld here, right? Again, the wheels are spinning. But again, the two people, one very how many times is this Nine of Wands going to come out? Jeez Louise. And I was at the beginning of the freaking deck change. So again, here they are, very excited, like I said. And then this is you moving very. Again, you may have thought that you made all the, and this is that, right? That's staying home, planting my seeds here. It's going to be such a fruitful harvest. I'm undisturbed by people, and this is the way that it should be, right? Just me and the divine and the garden and what you doing later? Like somebody want to come in excited, super fast, just show up out of nowhere. Again, you're not supposed to be here. It's just supposed to be me and divine in a very peaceful environment. I can move and groove as slowly as I need to. Everything's coming to fruition. I got the music playing. Look at the plants. They're blossoming. Oh, they're blossoming. Oh, this is beautiful. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Motorcycle at your door. And again, Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and oh my, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So Nine of Pentacles, like again, if something could render, be rendering, right? Be rendering, right? No matter Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like whatever you do, it's like from decision to go see the Empress. Damn. No matter what you do, I don't think. Like I said, you can't really stop this. I don't know when it happens for everyone. We're not, and it's a lot of different energies. It'd be weird for me to say. From some of you, you've already messaged me in and messaged me in the comment sections too for the whole world to see. But some of you have messaged me personally. Again, incrementally, steps, things are happening, right? And it's one of those things where you know that now that you're in contact with this person, or again, things have sort of taken that change you wanted it to. Now you can, for some of you, you can really see how okay yeah, okay, Natty, I see how this is my whole life. There is no way where like next week me and this person are like this, but it's you see how it's going, right? So some of you, you see it, but you're understanding now how it may not be the next 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 weeks. Now that you're with a person, or again, you see how you and a person are coming closer together, you understand how it's going to be an extended thing while your whole life develops. You go closer and closer to like your ultimate manifestation, or again your cymatic streams in the fifth dimension start to produce that temple or that thing that you're actually creating, right? It starts to take, there's that, and there's your healing journey and you're repairing family and these types of things, and you're getting in shape. There are a lot of different realities moving up, bossing up, leveling up at the same time. For some of you, this reality has already happened too, and that's what I'm saying. You're starting to see how okay, I'm not going to be Mr. or Mrs. Universe tomorrow, just like this person and me are close, but we're not going to be married and children and in the house. Again, that's going to take time. You're seeing how all this is developing. Now, for the rest of you, as you can see, keeps showing up because we're all at some point meant to be in this energy together. And yeah, you and a person, they're very excited. You think everything is moving slowly, nicely. You're in this independent energy. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing's coming your way, and you've got it all figured out. You're like, I really see the divine's plan. I really get it. Plot twist. You didn't see it all. Again, drink your milk, eat your cookies, go to bed. It's gonna be Christmas tomorrow. And don't tell me about how the presents got in the house. Again, go to bed. You're not gonna see Santa Claus. Yeah, so there's that, and again, you putting in the work into something and being like getting up from the work table, and that was a step behind, or you've moved past that from the 8 to the 9. There was distortion here. It wasn't working out. But what is that? Is that something rendering? Is that a mirage? Is that? What is that? because I know I know I made a firm decision already. I put my emotions where they need to be over the. Is that a fucking empress? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's good. You cannot escape whatever this is, and then you're getting defensive, and or this could be this person, right? But like I said, seven of wands. Either you accept the person and you beat everyone back, and again, don't one night them. But again, there's a lot to contemplate about this whole situation. And again, people, yeah, beautiful people. Like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is that? Who is that? You both look really good. This person, especially in their pajamas, they look great. But who is this? Who is the Who are these beautiful people? Going from very exciting and slow moving to again both sitting on the couch together, looking great. What do you want me to say? More than likely, you end up at the Empress's house. Um, yeah, it's definitely giving foreign an environment for this Queen of Cups. But again, you perform or you behave in the same manner that you always do. You're always the same beautiful person, so it doesn't matter. But you end up at this Empress's place or wherever this Empress's garden is. That's where all this is taking place. Um, hmm. Okay, now it's just too many people showing up. But there is something where it's like. There's that softening of the Queen of Swords again. Don't be surprised if again there's interactions that take place between you and a person where you guys learn a lot about you yourselves, the situation between you, or whatever that looks like, and you do it completely outside the eye of the public. Or again, there's a part of this that does take because we know a person wants to. They want to show you off in the right way so that the right person could see and it could shatter them because that's what they tried to do. Or like again, they messed around with this person, and again, they don't want to get direct revenge, but they feel like the best revenge would be to get the thing that this person tried to prevent them from getting, or show up in the energy this person tried to prevent them from embodying. And so it could be something like that. We know that happens, but here it's like there's a period of like not going viral or not being online or hiding this from the paparazzi, not taking pictures. If you're winning, you're not telling anyone that you're winning, or you're presenting it as a loss. But Knight of Cups and Queen of Swords in the upright, like that could be any because you can't. First of all, you can't ask the Queen of Swords any questions she doesn't want you to ask her. So if there's a Knight of Swords hiding, sorry, if there's a Knight of Cups hiding in her energy, or it's very possible. Like again, somebody and we had that a long time ago where it's like don't post your downtime or like again there's a part of your life that's gonna happen that is not for the paparazzi. You keep that to yourself and you do that with a person or whatever, and at the right time it goes public. But in the meantime, when it first gets started, in the meantime, like yeah, there's something that where it's not for the paparazzi, or you're not going to want to be seen taking pictures with a person or posting or anything for a while. I feel like at some point or the whole time it's in someone's mind that again they can't wait till you get to the point where you can, because again they're waiting to bust up somebody and tear somebody out the frame. But again, you guys are both content to share information with each other. You're talking about the past, or again, you could both be talking about the past and how it's shaped you and what you would expect going forward from a person coming into your life and like their overtures towards you and things you like, things you don't like. There's again that Venus energy, emotional accumulation, and very much second house, the sentimental second house, and like and seventh house. Something like the sentimental value you put on the things that you believe are valuable, and like how you feel about the things that you think are valuable, and a person putting value on you and how they feel, and a conversation between you two about how you both feel about it and valuable things, and how a person is and a situation is valuable, and you see how, like I said, a friendship could develop. Because when I'm speaking to you, I'm saying this to you as if again it's a 2 second thing, but that could be any amount of correspondence over any amount of time elapsed period between you and another person. That again is that pyramid of positivity in the third house that you're always building. Eventually, I look at a person, I don't think of the memories, I can just see everything, all the positive interactions that I've had with them. Oh my God, come give me a hug, I love you. It's like that sort of thing. But this is the day by day building bricks and piling them up into that pyramid of positivity in your mind in the third house, interacting with someone as if they were your sibling, or right, like we've done so many things together. It's like I don't even remember that time we stole the peaches and ate them by the friggin' and then we got caught or whatever. It's like but we stuck together and we got out of it together. Again, there's so many memories of like things we did and positive and like negative, and like I just know that I love you. I don't have to think of any specific things. This is how we build into the third house. So you and a person building like that, not necessarily, and well, I don't know if it's going to be a family thing. It wasn't really coming out like that, but you never know because there's a very deep friendship aspect. Maybe for some of you, you're finally repairing that relationship with that family member, and this is you and them spending a lot of time together in the summer. For others of you, again, put the energy where it fits. It's going to be different, but definitely something like this: you and a person looking at each other and just knowing that, like, I got reverence for that person. I don't feel any animosity towards them. I don't hate them for any reason. And again, that situation developing this way out of that type of energy, then that's what I got for you. It's been Day Tarot. Okay, yeah. I hope it all made sense. Yeah, I hope it all made sense. Whew. Divine Golden High Priestess. I was seeing that name the whole time. I was like, who is that? Christmas in July. Presto! You're not going to see Santa. Drink your milk, eat your cookies, and go to bed. Divine really took that one to heart. It's like, oh, man, it's like, oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what you're gonna see. Exactly. King of Canvas. Control who? Me? Hilarious. Control who? Me? Hilarious. You sound like me. You sound like me in the real world. Oh boy, roll the tongue being beautiful. I've been cursing like a Sarah Lily. Yeah, I don't know what it was today. Again, somebody is out there saying, bitch. uh, bitch, you don't even miss your girl. Man, you can't even speak. Who's that, SZA? What is it? I told you you don't need no girl. Way you move gon' get you hurt, I swear. Bitch, you don't even miss your girl. And you can't even speak. What's that? Oh, and that's Notice Me Yet. That's a whole song about someone being a secret admirer in the background. And like you this person likes you, but like you walk away and leave your phone, and like they want to like look at your phone to see if you're talking to anyone, but they're not your person. And you're like, am I out of she's like, am I out of line? What if I want to check your line when you're not around? Something she says. Either way, was it I can't remember. Again, what it comes down to is either way, I'm busting through tonight with you. Top down in a ZD speed away to you. Yes, sir. You can see me to that thing like. So she's saying she's showing up anyway, right? She doesn't know like the status of this person, and it's like driving her crazy to the point where, like, again, when you walk out the room, I want to like check your phone, like, so that like I just want to know in advance I'm not making a mistake, but I can't help but again. And did you notice me yet? Like I'm all around you, I'm all up in your vibe, right? But you don't know who I am yet. Like that's the song that I'm getting right now. And again, it comes down to I don't know if someone telling this person like make your move or whatever, or like almost like, or this person even feeling like again like they're a wreck. It's like they're thinking that like do something already, and they're like, yeah, but the way you normally move gets us hurt. Like the heart could be telling them that, and then they're like, man, like look at that last situation, like you just like you don't even miss that person, but look how involved you were. Are you sure that are you sure that you're not just, and they're like, man, I can't even, like someone's just so, they're like, I can barely speak, like I can barely collect my thoughts to form words around the situation. But again, they're gonna come in top down in a ZD speeding on their way to you. Again, just and when you see them, you're gonna know what it is type of thing. It's like again, I love that song. But yeah. um you know what? Just one more card. One more. Just one more. Just one thing here I want to see. The bottom of the deck of the Ultimate Oracle says that the mountains are here, right? Difficulty, challenges, obstructions. It's giving me the veil, the curtain. This person's on the other side. Like this person on the other side of that mountain, you're on one side, but again, you don't see each other. It's giving me, I'm like, what is that? Why the obstacles, the blockages, the difficult times? Yes, okay. So we're getting Six of Swords reverse. Yes, it is them. It is this. It is that. I'm absolutely right. But why, Spirit? Why? Why, Divine? Why? Why is this? That looks also terrible. Really? I'm a little bit afraid. Not. I'm going to tell you guys something crazy. Not crazy, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. Okay, I won't take that one because I couldn't tell if it was, and it's gonna screw with my already perfectly direct answer I'm getting from spirit. Oh, okay, sure. All right. I'm gonna give you a little personal message right here, which is scaring me, and I don't know. I don't know. Spirit is saying that you guys want to. This is where. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I hear you, and I'm gonna give them their message too. Uh. Okay, I'll do yours. I'll do you guys first. So these mountains are here because you're being told to, again, this, that no matter what you think you know, and that could be things that you've learned here, learned in other readings, in your own readings that you do, or people have told you, or divine has whispered in your ear and you got a really good feeling, your intuition. No matter what you think or what you think you know, do not try to influence the outcome. Don't again, go to bed. Don't try to influence the outcome. Six of swords reverse, lovers the reverse, a wheel of fortune reverse. Do not touch the wheel. No matter what you see, what it feels like, what you think, no matter what, even if you think again, like I'm not to say like a person comes towards you, again, feel free to influence as much as you want. From where you are now, don't think you know a person or what's about to happen. Don't call somebody. Don't reach out. Don't try to move the needle in any way. If it looks like it's stuck, let it be stuck. If you and a person are in zero contact, it seems like the Pacific Ocean is a raging, evil ocean water between you and what you want, and it's even the thought of just tackling whatever that is making it worse, turning you off more to the situation. Let it happen. You're not in full control, my puppet, right? What you need to focus on, again, we've been over this a lot, is you, your divine work. Whatever it is you're building out your life as the empire, stay at the workbench, block out the town, block out every. This is you in the inner sanctum of your chambers doing whatever it is. This could be you just cleaning the house on a Saturday morning and staying in your meditation and whatever that looks like. Stay in your own energy, in your own timeline, do everything you're doing because, like we already saw, right? Page of Swords, Three of Wands reverse, death in the reverse. People are already talking about this day that's already begun where again they're looking to see where they don't see it. It didn't but it's happening now. Death reverse, the whole day just started and everybody's looking to see where and or if this ship came in, but it didn't. And what did I tell you? Three of Wands. Three of Wands death. We're waiting. What happened? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, poof, someone's there. They just appeared. Someone just manifests themselves in, or they're gonna manifest you into their timeline. Again, you just this thing, Three of Wands, no ships coming, and like I said, that Knight of Wands that keeps jumping over that fool. That's like there is no way to get to that. Someone's doing the Mario, they're going there anyway. This is exactly what that is. So the mountains are here because they're supposed to be. It's supposed to seem difficult, challenging, and I think I told you that in the reading I did yesterday, I said, now I'm going to tell you for sure, be cautious because a situation will get more tense right before things change, and that's going to be a clear sign. So in this time, kind of don't wait for things to get better. If they seem like they're getting more tense, more strange, or you seem more detached from a person, or there's more time elapsed, or you're like, wow, this person is focus on you. Focus on you, King. Focus on you, Queen. That's you. Focus on you, Emperor, Empress. That's this. This is the time for you, and that's what people are talking about right now. Anyway, we're watching someone's perspective of you get your shit together while they don't, and they talk a bunch of shit, and they still feel like, wow. Not only are they in that energy, something else is coming. I know it is. Oh, I wonder if it came yet. Like again, they're already anticipating that they're gonna be gagging, and you're gonna be fucking jumping for joy. So stay on your Dean. I tell you, I said in the beginning, do not get out your chair, your throne, whatever that looks like. Stay on your timing right now. I don't care how long it seems. Nadia, I've been on this journey for 7 years. Do it 7 more months. Stay with it. Stick with it. This is your whole life and big. I wasn't here 7 years ago. I'm here now, and I'm telling you, big things are coming. And only if you can like. Steer the boat through whatever this is. Only if you can make it through this, right? Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, you're already doing this. That's what I'm saying. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't feel like today is the day where it got too much. And again, I told you before, if it's not your day to fight, don't fight. The front line isn't for everyone. Oh, well, thank you, Patches. Patches 5, Pat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything, and I tell you guys in the other readings again. If I even if I tell you now, I may say in a reading again. Thank you so much for donating again, and thank you again because it's infinite thanks, and I'm still learning how to accept these things without like geeking out and losing myself. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. But remember, don't get out your chair. Stay. You're already doing this, whatever it is. You don't have to think too much about it. Now, just as a side note, you guys, I don't know if the person's still here. Divine said Divine says my stalker is here. You're here. I don't know who you are. They're saying a person that actually knows me is in here or was in here before. Then and see, this is where I get scared sometimes because I'm telling you, there's no one in my reality. But they're saying the person that leaps over is here or was in this life. While I was doing this, they were watching. Three of Wands again. They can't come here towards me, and the day has already begun. This process is already. This is also a personal message to me that this is happening around me right now, and I'm not to influence the outcome, which I just did by saying that I see you somewhere. I don't know who you are. Call me. Well, I mean, shoot, because I need you out my energy, so I need to know what this is and what we're gonna do with it, if we're gonna do anything at all. But again, but yeah, they're saying that the person is here or was here. Again, they're here I am, and there they are. And I don't know who they're talking to. Ew. Potentially someone that, ooh, or the person that wants to keep, or they're both in here. The person that's standing in the middle of this, or someone is trying to keep someone away from me. And they were in here. Oh. But potentially the other person too. What the hell? I don't know. And they could have been talking. Wow. You both could have secret accounts and both be friends here and not. What? This is getting too weird for me. So, the person who wants to keep a person from me and the person, they could be talking to each other from a secret account both and be friends on their secret accounts and not know who they really are. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, this is getting really twisted, but again, it's Fibonacci ratio in the thing. So yeah, it says that there is definitely a person that is in all these things, and that they were here this morning looking at me, and either or the person that doesn't like me was watching me, and then now they're over there talking to someone else who doesn't like me about what they saw, and that I said everything that I said that the person is going to end up anyway, and that now they feel like they have the whole plan again. None of them, not even I, are in control. So keep thinking that. But yeah, that's what it's saying. And that's why I was like, oh, I got a little special message for you guys. Normally, I mean, I'm not seeing a reason why I can't say that this time, but yeah, it seems like somebody came in and was listening to what I was saying at some point. I don't know if they're still here. Was listening to what I was saying, and one of the a friend and an enemy, both, and they may have both just heard everything and had their minds blown. One of them definitely ran away or left, or I don't know. I said I was going to end it. They could have left then, but somebody already left, and I don't know where the other person. They could still be here. But I'm being told to not influence the outcomes, even though, yeah, I just did. Or maybe this was saying, you know what, you're about to say something that's going to really screw up what you're trying to manifest. It could be. Or it could be like, you can't screw up whatever because the magician is here at the top of it all anyway. And it's like, yeah, you can't really screw this up. But you shouldn't try to influence the outcome, is what is the direct message I'm getting for myself personally right here. So again, what I will tell you is, even though nothing has shown up in my reality, yeah, well, so many things have happened that I've said would happen. I don't go against what the divine ever shows me, but this just so you can see what's actually going on. And sometimes, again, this type of stuff. I mean, I can't get upset because I don't know. The energy is telling me, but it's not in my. So there's no sense in like losing my mind over something that doesn't actually exist. I didn't see it in my. They're just telling me, if you didn't know because you're psychic and you can talk to us, we're just going to let you know. So yeah, if you think nothing's happening around you, something's happening around me right now, and I don't fucking know. I have no clue. And because there are so many of you, and I told you that a lot of us we're already in a love affair. The collective is my girlfriend already. So, and that's already been shown to me in so many of my own personal readings that they say eventually I end up in a situation where like I'm dating someone or someone wants to date me, but like the relationship I have with you becomes a problem. They look at it as like if I say I'm gonna go live with the collective, they're gonna say okay, but really it's eating them up inside because they feel like I'm cheating on them. Like oh, you're gonna go on a date with your little collective girlfriend. Oh, you think that's not cheating, but it like this is what I'm saying. And it's not like that they can't help it, is what they're saying. It really is. If someone was to meet me now, it's gonna feel like to them the way I treat them, like I spend all my time with you guys, like I'm dating you. Like I want at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. I'm meeting with the collective for like 4 hours. That's gonna be a problem for someone, and I'm gonna end up having to make a compromise if I want to keep both the situations, is what it says. I'm not there yet, but it said that that would eventually happen. And now it's saying that, hey, there's a person here that likes you, that's was watching you earlier. And potentially a person that doesn't like you was watching you earlier, and that's the person, again, like I said, and they could have spoke to each other and not known that you're friends with this person, but if you knew who they were, you wouldn't be, or you're actually not. Something like this. It's becoming a whole convoluted situation. So, and again, this doesn't affect me. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't care. I'm gonna go have breakfast and like decompress, play some video games, and I'm gonna go chill. Like I got something else, but I won't tell you guys what it is. But yeah. So then this is what I try to tell you all the time about things happening outside of your awareness and feeling like, oh, nothing is happening. Like, you don't know. It's telling me it's happening right now, and it was happening the whole time I was here. So me, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And I imagine somebody is watching this right now, gagging like, how the fuck did he see me? It's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna call you out your name, even though I think I know exactly who you are. But yeah, it could be that kind of scenario. So never give up and never forget that this a lot of this is going on, right? You're in control to a degree. So don't try to influence the outcome or control the outcomes. It's just foolish. It's asinine. And it's for the cosmic being that you are now. It's kind of like with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like you sort of know that. That's not how it works. You don't go to the universe and say, I want this. You sort of behave a certain way energetically, and these things come into you. You know that already. And you know the process of this, of how all this works. So they're saying, do that dance. Don't try to directly influence it in the physical world. And again, whatever you're thinking of, it's coming in, it's being manifested, and you're meant to ignore, or like that's how you manifest it. Like in the physical world, you do this energetically, you're doing this all day. You're not actually doing this. You're not doing any of this. This is, again, this world is a fake. It's not really what's happening. You're not doing this. You're not working hard or cleaning the house today or medit. What you're doing is sending out a frequency that brings the things towards you. You're already in this beautiful place where all these things already exist. You're trying to bring them from here into the physical world. You're bringing from heaven into the physical world. And there's something again with that Eight of Pentacles where the meditation that you're doing in the real world is the work. This is the manifestation work that you're doing. So influence the outcomes like this. Don't try to directly influence them in the physical world. You're in the cosmic day, or again, nothing has ended, or this is not like, oh, it's over, life goes on. No, you didn't do this yet. You're doing it now. You're still in the process. People are still talking right now about this Three of Wands that won't come towards you, and it's gossip, it's rumors, it's bullshit. And you should know, yeah, I can, again, most I saying I can say this without being too personal, is that if you need any proof, it's happening to me too. And I'm telling you now that they're telling me that as I did this live, all the things I talked about were right in front of my face, and I noticed none of them until now. They're like, look at it, and then they're like, the person's probably not in here. One of them left. I can say that. One of them is gone. No telling which one. I'm feeling like the person who, but then again, it could be anyone, because again, all of you are my girlfriends, the men included. You're my boyfriends, my girlfriends. We're all together. So the energy is so mixed, but it's saying the person in the physical world that I'm actually thinking of was here today, saw me, probably spoke to a person that the exact person that they don't like, which is crazy, is what it's saying. Or it could just be people, I don't know how that went, but they may have had an interaction with someone else who watches me to make sure that this person is not in my reality. Like that's so crazy. And then it's saying, because you know this, don't try to just because you know that, don't try to influence the outcome. And they're saying say it because it won't influence the outcome, but I don't know. There's something about it where I can tell you guys this. It's weird. Anyway, yeah. I just want to show you how weird it gets, and just don't think that things aren't happening for you, because they are. And sometimes you don't notice, and you're witnessing me not notice. You're like, oh, you didn't see that? Oh, you're so smart. You read everything, don't you? Did you see that? And I'm like, no, I didn't. And they're like, yeah, exactly. Keep thinking you're in control. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Again, we are divine instruments. We're doing our thing. Yes, we do have free will, but again, it's in a larger framework of things that are meant to happen, or again, it's functioning in a certain way. So continue to make your decisions. Well, Gandalf keeps his secrets. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that things are definitely happening. They're telling me now, and I'm gonna tell you to just again, just, they're still manifesting me. What the hell? It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna leave that one there. I'm on the floor. All my weapons and wands are down. I'm not fighting this. I'm not fighting this one bit. Yes, Natty does. Oh, Royal. You obviously, I do. I do with all my heart. But I'm really gonna go have lunch, you guys. So, Yana, Smiles, Chad, Memphis, Rich Nature Trip, Love Anna, We Royal, Love Miles. Ooh, oh, uh, Levon Miles. Oh, I thought it was Love and Love. Oh, well, uh, Love Levon Miles and Love Ann. I don't know. I just feel like saying Love and Love sounds good. Ro, Love Ann, Liana, Callie, Little Monster. Yeah, I agree. They're delusional and weirdos. Ileana, Roro, Divine, Golden High Priestess, Patches, Pat, Five, Pat, Rod and Rabbit, Rod and Rabbit. Who else is there? Robbie, Ileana, Divine, TMC, Dougla. I remember that name. I remember you. I remember you. Derek. Oh, Derek's up in here. Derek Quinn. Is Hansel up in here? I don't see Hansel. Well, yeah, shout you out to be in here, Hansel, my business. Golden, Heidi, Key, Wade said hi. I don't know. Shout out. I don't know. First time saying that name. Fluffy Falconet was up in here. Yes. I didn't see Sunny or Essence or Sunny. I don't know if y'all up in here. Oh, there's Sunny. Yeah, Sunny's up in here somewhere. Enjoy Sunshine, Vanessa Franklin, Atlanta South. All right, you guys already know. This is the big shout out at the end. Natty loves all you guys. Go be great. Go do the thing. Again, Torches in the Dark. I hope this was at least a minimal clarity. But yeah, never give up because things are always happening. Again, never to you, always for you. Shift your perspective, and again, try to notice the small things as well as the big ones because it's very essential that you shift your perspective of life on this because it's not just all about the big things. There are many different side quests and things that you can pick up in the levels that you're transcending, that you're overcoming, that will all benefit you. So again, don't forget about a kind whispered word, a door held, a pay it forward coffee in the drive through, whatever that looks like. Remember, these are all blessings that you're meant to acknowledge and be happy that they're coming towards you. And yeah, again, Natty loves you. Do your best and good luck. Well, you don't need luck, you've got divine. So good divining, good staying in touch with the thing. I will do my best. I will to stay blessed. I will. But you guys do the same again, and I will see you again in the next one, silly goose.